What's up, guys? Hey, how's it going? Speed Chess Championship, Jen, we here.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're at the Speed Chess Championships qualifier number 2. A really star-studded Swiss here. We got 14 rounds. And, you know, if you look in that lobby, we got some real lions of the game. It's going to be 3 minute with a 1 second increment. Beautiful time control. Open to all title players. So we've got WFMs, WGM, Candidate Master, FM, IM, GM, NM.
Ooh.
All welcome here at this Swiss, but boy, only eight will advance to the knockout. I called a knockout with you yesterday, James, and there's a lot at stake in the hose because first place gives you $1,000 and you qualify to the Speed Chess Championship main event with the likes of Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura.
Right.
On second place, you still get $1,000, but you don't get that golden ticket. And that's what everyone's after, isn't it?
Right, exactly. And third to fourth get 700, and fifth through eighth get $400. So pretty nice. You know, it's lots of money on the line. Speed Chess Championship. The qualifier is here. Chat. This is the second one, of course, and we got a knockout that's going to be tomorrow. So with that being said, games are about to start. They should be like up like now. Let me see if games. Oh, it starts in like a minute, and a half there. So perfect. You see in the if you see up there, who do we have? First off, Daniel Naroditsky is back.
That's right. Back. We got Danya in the house. That's exciting.
I'm hype about that.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's hype about that. Vidi, we've got Jabava, we've got Fedoseyev, just a number of exciting players. Christopher Yu, I see you out there.
Christopher Yu, what to do? Then you got a Polish fighter. I see Duda, Salem's nice, Fedoseyev, you have Dubov, Yaspum, Christopher Yu, Sid Elephant. I forgot what player that is. You forget who that is. Den Laz is back. He made it in far yesterday. Den Laz, Bogdan, Rasmus. I mean, wow. This is stacked. Every game is going to go down to the wire. Okay, maybe there's going to be some crushes here, but it's going to be nothing but, you know, strong games from everybody.
JX is here as well. Jeffrey Xiong is back in the mix.
Chef Jeff in there? Where is he? I didn't even see Jeffrey. What's up, Chef
Jeff?
That's
how poor Jeffrey. That's how strong the tournament is. He's clocking in at 29.94, but he doesn't even break the top 20.
Jeez, that's ridiculous, right? Chef Jeff 29.94, not even top 10. That hurts. I'm like, I'm gonna sit at home, bro. I'm not even gonna do this. Like,
not even top 20.
Not even. That's crazy. Not even top 20. Jeffrey Xiong 2,700. Right. I mean, he hit 27. It's crazy. Oh, that's Artemiev. Okay. That's Artemiev. Thank you, chat. Sib Elephant is Artemiev. I knew I was like, Sib Elephant, I remember. I just don't remember who it was. It's Artemiev. Yeah, he's dumb strong. And he doesn't even be like, I mean, look at the 3,000s. In fact, how many? Let me count that up. Oh, my goodness. Well,
I think we got about 20 because, like I said, Jeffrey Xiong is
29.94. Right.
So we got 19. Gregory Oparin is the 3,004, the lowest rated 3,000 here. But you know what? We're going to have more 3,000s by the time this is over. Where you want to get started as the games just began a second ago?
I'm actually going to go over there to, let me see. Let's start with Naroditsky because he's top dog up there. Naroditsky's my guy. Come on, Nero. We got to qualify today, bro.
I gotta tell you the truth. Our top dog right now is #chess.
I saw
WCM.
That. I saw
Rebecca.
That.
Rebecca Selkirk.
Okay.
Well, she's top dog because she did get a bye in the first round. So 1 out of 1, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Right, one for the ladies. Let's go. One for the ladies. Come on. Now Rebecca out here swinging. I'll probably clip that. I'm first over everybody and just like leave it there, right? Put it on Instagram and everything, right? Because it's true. Right. She is number 1 right now.
That's right. But Danya is the first seed in the tournament. So let's see whether he can stay true to that ranking. What do we got here? What was the opening? This looks very unusual.
Great question, in fact. This is a Berlin. Wow. Unbelievable.
Okay.
It didn't look like that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Berlin. C3. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, because, I mean, I'll go to sleep on that all day, every day. Berlin's is not something I'm a big fan of, but this one is I like this from White's point of view. I mean, we have a nice C5 in here. We have rook E1. We got all kind of pressure here. I like it. What was the last move? 94 in castle. And nice C5. There it is. Very nice. I like the C4.
Yeah, I think it's easier to play for White, right? That beautiful bishop on C2. Look at those 2 knights posting up. Actually, D7 is currently in capture. Like, that's just an awkward pawn on D7. What do you do? What do you do to defend it?
Well, actually, he played bishop D5 and then knight E5 now, and now I don't know.
Yeah, how do you defend
how
do you defend
too.
D7? Yeah,
bishop
Black's
E6.
move. I guess you just play. Okay, you play bishop E6, but it looks like your bishop's on D5 is a move. You're kind of getting scrunched up there a little bit. You're getting scrunched.
Ugly. Scrunched. Yeah, that's a great word. Bishop E6. Getting scrunched up there, right? This pawn is hanging. You also have this. Bishop E6 is the only move it looks like to defend it. Nice C6. He probably just going to snap the pawn and come back home. Like, Real easy here. Eval bar season 2.
I wonder what the point was after d5. Bishop e6 d5. It looked like it was good for white, but the computer saw something there, and black didn't see it because knight c6 looks really nice for white now. Just scoop up a pawn.
He's also thinking here too as well. I wonder what he's thinking about. He's like, knight d7 is definitely a move, and because he did not take it yet, he's definitely thinking of something greater. I'm curious to see what that is. I wonder if it's like queen h5. G6, sack everything? Okay, it's not. So he went knight d7. He finally chose it. And after rook e8, you just go back home. Maybe you don't need to move the knight, though. I mean, it is nicely placed. Yeah, queen h5 now, exactly. Oh, but he didn't play. I guess there was a bishop e4 or something because d7's still loose. So, yeah, but this is nice. Queen h5 now. Boom, hitting, splitting. Oh, my goodness. This
now
is a
that's 2 pawns.
Can we just start over?
For those of you who are counting, we're now up 2 pawns, but furthermore, that knight on c6 is now tender and doesn't really have a lot of places to go. Like what, a5? That doesn't look happy.
That's a gross place to go. By the way, he's there on a5. Knight a5, and then we need to develop. We got to get all the pieces out into the action. Knight e5 makes a lot of sense. It puts pressure on f7, but it doesn't actually, you can't take it yet.
Maybe bishop d2, simple chess.
Very simple, right? Bishop d2, but maybe bishop f4 now, just to put some pressure on the diagonal and a further development. But bishop d2 hits the pawn, so I think both moves are equally good here. See what he does.
Either way, what a nice start here for Danya.
Come on, Danya. Come on, Danya. I actually always go with 2 or more, right, picks. I have 2 picks. My 2 picks are Danya and Jeffrey Xiong. These are my 2 picks, Danya and Jeffrey Xiong. I wonder if Min is playing from yesterday. Did anybody catch Min?
Oh yeah, I was wondering that. That's so demoralizing yesterday as he played such a fabulous match, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes when there's only one qualifier, right?
Yeah.
Somebody had asked, is there? There's one qualifier, but that's not going to be determined till tomorrow. Today, we're figuring out who the top 8 are, who are going to go into the knockout bracket to determine who gets that ticket into the main event.
Right. Min decided to sit out, sadly. Oh man, dang, bro. He took yesterday pretty hard. Wow. Hey, chat, when you see Min, hopefully he streams tonight. We got to go give him some love in his channel. Definitely just go hang out with him. Give him some love there, bro. He made it that far and then just got up out of there. He took it pretty hard, which is understandable. But, I mean, also he needed to celebrate. He just got the newly minted GM title as well. I mean, he went off, and he did a lot of work to get to the final there and then, take an L there in that manner, too, in Armageddon. It was very tough. But at the same time, with well wishes and, big ups and big energy over the big men.
Big energy. Love to hear it. Now, let's talk about this position as it hasn't gone as smoothly as Danya as you might have hoped. I mean, he's only up a pawn now. He was up 2 pawns, and now he's only up 1. So.
And they got a passer here, too. This is an interesting
thing. But I still like white because if we can stop that passer, note the knights on a5 and b7, nothing to write home about. So hopefully white could still, after bishop e3, maintain that advantage. Notice that with the move bishop, he didn't like bishop e3 for some reason. I don't know why, but bishop d2 was his choice. Maybe he's trying to stick it on c3 eventually. There it goes, bishop e3. Now the a7 pawn is tender.
Okay.
And if we get that pawn, we're just really beautiful.
Yeah, we have the 2 versus 1. He did take it too, by the way. Now we can push both of these. Past pawns must be pushed, but this pawn is very, very strong. Now it's not anymore. Bishop e3 was great. Rook c1. Ooh, yeah, I mean, he's fighting. Man, what a strong IM. Where's he from? Hungary. Very strong. This is annoying, because if you push one, then I attack the other. He does that too. This is very, very tough. 1, yeah, David Parabian. Yeah, super strong.
Oh, yeah, what a performance by him. By the way, should we check out another game as we see Danya, just a little more of a technical task here. Let's find another fun game here. Maybe want to check in on Christopher Yu or...
Oh, actually, let me go over.
That game looks really interesting.
Christopher Yu? Who's he playing?
He's playing against Tor Moors, also of Germany, rather. And I think that's Daniel Friedman.
See it right here.
Daniel Friedman, I believe, who is, by the way, married to the 4-time U.S. women's champion, Anna Zatowski. Oh,
he just got 91 points. He plays no chess online. Did you see that?
Boom. Look at that. How did this even happen? This looks like a gorgeous finale. G7 check has won the house, really, as you're not only picking up the knight, but you're also going to make a queen with check. Maybe make a knight.
Make a knight for the memes, right? And then knight g6. Oh man, that's a nasty position there. Oh wow, big fella, that's a nasty one. Let's move.
I think you're right. I think you're right, though. 91 points in one game. It's obviously underrated over there.
Yeah, you got plus 91. Like, wow. You don't play any chess online. You don't ever get plus 91 unless you haven't played in a very long time. Something happened. Oh, Black's just winning. Easy.
But that's good also. That means that Christopher, you won't lose as many points for that game too, right?
Right. That's true.
I think so.
Oh, here's Duda. Duda just wins. Okay. +2 there. Nice for
All right,
Duda.
we got the Polish fighter there winning his first game. So exciting.
We got Salem. He's a very fierce attacker. Very fierce attacker here. Yeah, he's up. He's up a piece. We got to trade the queens off there. Salem with the dub. The dub is Fedoseev. Ah, wow. He's actually drawing this.
And by the way, Daniel, yeah, well, this is a famous draw. You better know this one like the back of your hand. All of you learners out there.
I better know it, Chad. Better know it.
Of any age.
Not playing.
Yeah, you need to know it 10 moves before it happens.
You need to know it 10 days into chess. Okay, if you 10 days you just learned, you need to know it. You need to know it. No exceptions.
No exceptions. Love it. By the way, Daniel did get that done, so he's now at 101, 1 out of 1, along with Rebecca. They're now tied with another obviously 100 players or so.
Oh, look at all the players.
It's all good.
All the players. You know what I mean?
By the way, keep the chat coming. By the way, we're keeping an eye both on the Twitch .tv/chess chat as well as GM Canty's chat.
Hey, what's up, chat? Mal Prime, I see you in mine. Pepper Picante, random Gen user. Hello, what's up, mods in Chesscom chat? The Hawk. I see you. Shop No Boz, who won the last one? David Paravian, who played some crazy stuff yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, he was a magician. What's up, Mal Prime? I see you. He was an absolute magician yesterday.
It was quite a performance. Ming completely inspired, but still not enough.
Is Jin wearing the crown jewels? Yeah, absolutely. One of the finest of the finest.
Well, yeah, I saw Canty, and I was like, God, I gotta change to red and put some jewelry on. It is costume jewelry.
It is, right? Oh wow, yeah. We wouldn't have known that. Yeah, we didn't know that. Now we know. What up, kid? What's up, C1?
I haven't gotten into jewelry yet, James. I do like sunglasses, though. I love sunglasses.
Yeah, we did have a sunglasses talk, chat. What kind of glasses do you like, chat? We were talking about Versace and Cartier. My favorite two. What about you, chat? Sound even funny. A little drippy drip. That's right. Max. What happened here? Let me just see this from the beginning one more time. Okay. You know. D3, 5.
Hey, we're in round 2 now. Daniel's building a big center up here, as you do when your opponent plays 1G3.
That is correct. That is correct. Very nice center pieces developed. Black is already equal here. And now we're just trying to improve our position by moving forward. B5, D8, A4 at some point, creating some type of weaknesses. H6 even, making a nice waiting move. Maybe we tuck the bishop. All right, bishop F8, right? Maybe put something else on C5.
Rook D8, though, starting with Rook D8, and now this prospect of maybe taking on E4 and then sticking a knight on C5 is quite dangerous indeed, and that's why white played B4. You can't have a knight land on D3.
That is correct. Stopping it. Very nice play here from Bahadir Ozin. I only have a pair of Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans are nice. Ray-Bans are nice. I was a fan of Ray-Ban. COE glasses. We don't have those yet. Nathan, get the chess drip and secure the drip master title. Nice. EM title. Nice. Drip master. Bishop G6. G4 is coming. I don't really like this. Kind of annoying. It's just a long game. You have to really find a plan. Pawn takes. Engine didn't like that at all. Interesting.
Sahari 30 said, "Where's Hikaru?" Well, Hikaru's already qualified for the main event of the Speed Chess Championship. So don't take somebody else's spot. You're there already.
Yeah, right. That's bully. Like, why are you playing Hikaru? You're already qualified. Like, they shouldn't even let him play. And he's not playing. He has other things to do and worry about making great content for us, right? So,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly,
right.
exactly. And worry about that trying to defend his title out there.
Right,
That's a
right.
big one. Starting in a couple weeks is that main event.
Right. That main event. Yo. Draken, though. Yeah, Draken is a favorite of mine, too. Very strong player. Oh, I think he's Fair Chess on YouTube. Is that him?
I think that's right. By the way, our first player to 2 out of 2, Vugaraslav, as he's already gotten both of his wins in. Fair Chess and YouTube, I think, has already been nicked for a draw. Dmitry Draken, as you just mentioned, but that's okay. I mean, again, don't forget that the key thing here. Oh, Grischuk has entered as well.
Grischuk is in chat.
Yeah, Grischuk is in. I didn't see him in at the beginning. I think he must have been a late. Could he have been a late entrant? Maybe last minute entrant. That is very much like Grischuk. He probably entered at like 11:59.
Here he is.
And a half. Right. 20 seconds left to go. Because he did get his first point. So he definitely entered before 1 p.m. Eastern. So he entered before the start time. And right now he's playing against Alexander Donchenko. If you got it right in front of you. Awesome. Donchenko. You're so fast.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We hear Grischuk is here, 30-31, big boy sporting rating there. It was an English opening. Let's actually start from the beginning just to see how we got here. C4, he played E5 the most aggressive way, and then played F5 and just like everything 5, it looks like. And he started developing. Looks like some type of Dutch by transposition, but not a Leningrad. And now we have this position. Very stable. But the engine's like stable, what? +1, my guy. Just better. Quite interesting.
See, I mean, the king position, Black's king is definitely weaker, right? And that comes from making that move F5 earlier. Generally, when I play the move F5, I really like it if I can keep a pawn on E5 so that they can work together. When my partner leaves the arena, it seems like there's more negatives than positives of having that pawn out there.
Weak king, weak squares around it, and also the queen acting as the bishop, as it can. Also very, very aggressive. This whole diagonal is very weak. You have knight E5, knight G5, all kind of position. Ooh, that's a nice move. Bishop C4 is scary.
Nice. That is a blunt move. You're not making any secrets about what you're going to do, but it could still be pretty dangerous because check it out. If you just play something like H6, you've created more weaknesses, but you also worry about something like rook takes D7. And now all of a sudden, you don't have a piece to block when I play bishop to C4.
Oh, man. It's getting spicy in here. Grischuk down to low time. What else is new, right? What else is new? There it is. H6. I think that is the move. It's -4, right? A +4 right now. Rook D7 is just gross here. But wait a second.
Well, can't you block on... He didn't play it.
Yeah, he didn't play it, but it was correct. It was correct. Because you said block, but he just takes the knight if you do... Wait, no. You couldn't block that. Where was the block at?
Thinking after rook takes D7, rook takes D7, rook takes D7, bishop C4, like you could play knight D5 or something.
Rook takes D7, you have to take twice on D7. And if he takes with the queen, the queen takes F6. And if knight takes, then bishop C4. That's what it was. You had to take twice.
So there was no way to block. I see what you're saying. You can't play like rook E6 or rook F7 at the end. Anyway, you were winning at least an exchange, but also you were winning back your exchange, but with some interest because the opponent would have been discombobulated. That is Grischuk. But this position didn't find that, super precise move, but he's still looking pretty good here, James. I mean, all of his pieces are stronger than all of Black's pieces, right?
Stronger
the rook's
pieces.
better, the knight's better,
the king's better. Right? Everything better. Time's better, right?
Yeah,
everything's looking good here for...
The only bad thing for him is that he's playing against Grischuk. That's the only bad thing, right? Because we know that Grischuk is very strong with his back up against the wall, with his clock up against the wall, right? He knows how to play those moves fast.
Clock up against the wall. That's actually right, though. He's actually... he gets stronger as the time gets lower. So very scary as Grischuk gets stronger as the time gets lower. Commentary team color coordinated today, 69 months from BJH.
Wow, very nice. Hello, BJH. K3 Ubi says, what are the chances of Danya Naroditsky making it? I'm pretty high. I don't know. What would you put at that at?
Absolutely, of course. I'm the same way. I think he has very great chances to make it this time. It was definitely difficult the last time. Obviously, I mean, it's going to be difficult anytime trying to qualify, but definitely He has chances this time. Huge chances.
Would you put it over 50%?
Yeah,
or at 50%?
I put it over 50. Put it over 50. He
Put it
came
over
in.
50.
Yeah, he came in with a
Okay.
very high rating today. I think he's in great form. He but definitely practiced some, so I'm playing some games. Barely missed out Thursday. Yeah, he barely missed out. Now he's gonna make it. Let's go.
Top seed. He's a top seed, guys.
Let's go, Chad.
And he's got to make it into the top 8. But look at this. Grischuk, he made the defense. He made it work because it looks like they're headed to a repetition. And indeed, Grischuk has saved the day there. Good for him.
Oh, yeah, scary, man. How fast he is in time. Whoa, by the way, speaking of time here, what is going on in this position? Naroditsky is winning with the black pieces. Bishop G7. Oh, it's draw here. Whoa, winning, losing. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
What happened?
How'd that happen, man?
He got caught with a little trick here. So, oh, that hurts.
Do you want to show us? Can you go back or not really?
Yeah, right here. It's right here. It happens. So Bishop G7 apparently was the blunder. Well, this was equal. Okay, so this was equal. Knight takes.
Wow. Then knight f6. I guess he forgot about knight f6, king h8. Well, I guess he forgot he can't go to. Yeah.
Either way.
He can't block with the queen anymore because after knight f6, king f8, queen d8 check, and yeah, there it is. Either way, you're crushed.
So what happens on what do we actually do here? You have to go knight e4, and it's a draw, or queen e7, or queen c1. Nobody is playing these moves. Naroditsky did not play this move. Okay, so this tells you how tough this position was. I mean, who was going to leave the knight here, right? The only moves was just leave the knight here. You could not take the knight. So Bishop G7 was in fact a blunder in that sense. What was the move though? I'm just curious because it's crushing here. So is it 94 now? 96 is better. I guess you just want to get this check off somehow, but didn't work. It's a tough game. There's a lot of games here. This is a marathon type of format here. 14 rounds, so there's a lot of chess left.
Many chances to get back in there. That's right. And I think we're about to be starting round 3. So it's about that time soon that we're going to be looking at the perfect scores. We still have so many perfect scores, James, that it's like kind of pointless to count them right now. I think we've got over 40, but it is going to start narrowing down quite soon.
In fact, I seen around, it was like round 4 or 5 where it was starting to see who was 4-0, who was 5-0. There was only a few there. Wow, Pranav goes down. Man, this is a strong tournament. Pranav being so strong as he is. I mean, today, they just swinging today, underdogs. But, of course, it's still early. Round 3 is starting right now.
Let us know, chat, by the way, if you've got any requests of games that you want to watch. We also have another favorite in the tourney, Grandmaster Benjamin Bach. So he's on 2 out of 2.
Let's go, Bach.
Good job.
Bach from the blog. Let's get it. We have a Catalan by transposition here from Grandelicious, which is Niels Grandelius. Bro, bro. Hey, man, you played this before, huh? He's played this opening before. Grandelius up so much time. Here, what is this? Wow. Man.
By the way, shout out to Anna Rudolph. I don't think she's playing today, but she is the birthday lady today.
Hey,
so happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
International Master, Anna Rudolph, one of my fave chess personalities.
Happy birthday, Anna.
By the way, somebody wrote in the chat that Danya must be steaming, and I misread it as streaming. But I think actually both are the case in this game, and after that particular game.
Wow,
he's streaming and he's steaming at the same time.
That's funny. I actually only read it as streaming, and I was like, oh yeah, he just missed the R. But like, he meant steaming. That's probably what he meant. He's angry. But I was like, oh no, he's streaming. Yeah, he's probably streaming right now. That's probably what it is. That is funny.
Steaming while streaming. But you know what? It's better to be steaming after round 2 than after round 14, right? 14 rounds, plenty of time to cool down and get one of those coveted 8 spots.
That's right. We still have time, lots of time here. Nobody made a perfect score in there, just to let you know. No one that qualified had a perfect score. So it is very good to understand that. It's a marathon here. Get over the losses quickly and then find your form, find the stride, and hopefully you qualify.
We've got Grandelicious. I love that title.
Mal Prime. Did I see Jababa playing? Hopefully he tosses a Jababa opening. That'd be nice to see some Jar Jar Binks London there. Gladius Magnus.
What do we have here from Jabava in this game? It looks like he's playing a
Granted.
Petrov in this game.
Oh, like, let me actually find him. Where is he at? He's
He's playing against Dr. Velja.
oh, right here, Dr. Velja. Okay, got him. Check him out. Petrov. Oh, he's playing against a Petrov. Oh, this is fun for white, but the knight on b4 is not fun for white. Because you want to keep the bishop, and he says, I know you want to keep the bishop. And yeah, this is a problem. Jabava's playing black here.
And you can't. You can't. I mean, and sacrificing doesn't seem like it's holding much muster there. You know, just take it back and attack the queen to boot. So you have to give up that piece. Well, you could retreat it to f1 if you want.
Really,
I mean, that would be the only.
Yeah, but then you have to worry about bishop c3 and knight a2, which is still there right now. I mean, I guess, like, I mean, this is a real thing. I get you are getting rid of a huge defender of your king, but maybe I take with the pawn because knight a2 is a real thing. This is an ugly position. You might even have knight c3 there. I don't even know what's going on. Is that not a sequence? Wow, the engine doesn't even consider bishop c3 as a move. Interesting.
I mean, bishop c3 looks quite appealing. I mean, knight c4 looks good too, though, because knight c4, we got to be threatening something there, right? I mean, maybe we're threatening knight takes a2 check.
Right. It's very annoying. Yeah, yikes, all kind of stuff here. Yeah, this is scary. This is where the Petrov can go drastically wrong for the player playing white with the white pieces here. Because these type of attacks are very, very scary. I mean, look at both the knights here, the queen here. You telling me there's nothing? What? Man, look.
Well, that's what he chose. He did play knight c4. Yeah, he played knight c4. And like I said, knight takes a2 is something I'd be considering. I mean, just knight takes a2, bishop b2, starting to kind of encroach in your position. Right. But otherwise, what can white do here? Bishop c3 is
Sacks on g6. Okay, I like it. Joe Bava. I don't think it works though. It don't work. Like, I think it could just take on d2, maybe even with the queen, but
oh no, yeah, that's just good for bishop queen takes d2. That's just good for black, right?
We're up a piece. I'm up a piece. He goes for it.
Yeah,
but he gets pawns for it. Jabava's like, okay, cool. It is what it is. I'm gonna get a few little peskies here for it, and get up out of here. Maybe take on f7. I mean, this is still losing.
But the problem with taking an f7 is then I'm hitting your f pawn, so it's not even like you're getting an extra pawn out of it.
Look this way.
So Jabava is the black player here, right? Yeah, so he's the one who's happy.
He's playing black, actually, yeah.
Looks like he's going to get to 3-0, actually.
3-0.
So that's, looking very good here for Jabava.
Nice.
Very well done. You want to check in on, I'm taking a look at Benjamin Bach's game. Not the most exciting game, to be honest. He looks like he might be in a very nice position, though. So exciting for his fans.
Fine. Bach, there he is.
He's playing GM Crass, that's Shabab, and he's got
pleasant.
Just an extra pawn, but it feels like more because that rook occupies a beautiful open file, and the knight is extremely well placed.
Yeah, very pleasant here. We're up a pawn, and I mean, right, exactly. Knight's greatly placed. We also have the passed pawn. We can create one over here. It's very good. The rook is active, and this is a weak pawn as well. Only thing I think working against this is the time here. I think we have 1 second increment, so it's no flag really.
Well, that's nice. Tactics and Swindles SX says that Jennifer and Anne are his favorite top female personalities in chess. That's great company to be in.
That's what's up.
So love it. Love to hear it. Tactics and Swindles.
Energy. You. Well, now the time's working with us here, as Crest is getting low on time. Bishop e7, don't believe in it. Engine does not either. What do we do? Check. King out the way. We need to move maybe knight e5, rook e5, something e5. This is a nice way to attack things. g4, h3, h2, g5. Possible.
We have a big Ming fan in the chat. Jimmy 6-0 is like, can he still qualify? Is he playing? Did he qualify yesterday? Sorry, Jimmy 6-0. No, he doesn't. But he still won. He still won a lot of love as he played phenomenally well. But unfortunately, he's not going to make it into this year's Speed Chess Championships.
Also, nice payday too as well. And there's a mate, by the way, 93. 93 is checkmate. Nice.
Ooh. Nice one, Bach.
For the fans. He did that for the fans.
Out of 3.
That's
beautiful mate. I love that mate. mating the king in the center of the board. That's a kind of move where you're like, whoa, it's checkmate. It's a good move, and it happens to be
like,
checkmate.
oh, I just
Let's
thought
do
it was
it.
check. Whoa, snap! Like the surprise mates. Those are always fun. I just thought it was check. Grandelius here is trying to play. Yeah, this is Catalan. Typical Catalan here. Typical Catalan playing for some. Oh, he hung his queen. Oh my goodness, he hung his queen.
Oh
He
no!
hung his queen. Get him off the board. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh dear.
Yikes.
Dear.
I'm doing fine. Symmetrical position. It's a draw. It's not a draw. Wow.
You got to work out for those forcing moves, guys. All the checks and the captures. This happened, by the way, yesterday. I remember in the Ming's game against Paravian in the first game. Ming had a tactic like this to win the queen.
To win the queen, still lost the game. Yeah. That was a tough one. That was tilting. I'll be slightly tilted there. But he didn't.
Nice.
He held it together.
Grandmaster Benjamin Bach is in the chat.
Big Bach in the block.
In the chat. Shout out. There we go.
What's up, man?
Look, Bach? Who do you want to play in your 4th round, Benjamin?
Hey, Ben, who do you want to play in the 4th round? Hey, nice mate there, too.
They're all so good, right?
Right.
What do we have here? What's this end game? Well, Black's
winning.
So Black's just winning this. Okay. Yeah. No, not enough counterplay here. You actually need that A pawn.
Yeah,
get it going.
There's Dubov, who is a Deles here. Dubov. Just completely winning. There's going to be a resignation. There it is. I'm not like he's just waiting on a resin. Yeah, Naroditsky, okay. There we go. This is the Naroditsky we used to see in.
So Naroditsky is going to be back on 2 out of 3. That's good. Long tournament ahead. So no worries to Danya Naroditsky fans.
You needed that.
I mean, like my dad always used to tell me, it could be like you just drew 2 games and you won 1.
That's right.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Go ahead and play. It's 2 out of 3. Not bad. And we got a lot of time left. Lots of time. This was a hyper accelerated dragon. Ooh, that's good to know. I like
Whoa.
Big fan of those.
Blitz King 1729 versus Joshim Mohammed. They're playing a pretty interesting game here. What the heck is going on?
Blitz King. Where is that?
That's towards the bottom.
Right here. Blitz King. Let me see what this game is. Oh, wow.
It's a weird imbalance here, right? So I guess white is up in exchange, but with king so out in the open, will it be a draw?
No. Probably draw now. Probably draw. It's losing, but with this time, I'm just going to push the pawn through. I'm going to sack on you. Black's winning. Oh, bishop f3. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Get him off the board. Get him off the board. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, man. You're not going to resign?
That was an interesting endgame, by the way. I noticed that the computer flashed across the screen that there was one winning move for black, for white in that sequence, and it was going rook to d1 instead of rook to d8. Like right here, instead of rook to d8, rook to d1. I wonder why that is.
Sheesh, that's some Devoretsky page, the back of the book.
Exactly.
Like, what is that?
I'm like,
what the heck is that?
This is the speech as championships. Rook d1. Why is this move winning?
Man, that makes no sense at all. Like, what?
I guess it's easier to sacrifice our rook and we just roll up with the pawn. I don't know though.
How's it winning? Oh man, that's crazy. That is insane.
High level stuff.
High
Super
level.
Grandmaster.
Oh wow. That's crazy here. And we have Bach on the screen here as round 4 has started. Bach is the top board. So why not watch from here? Let's see from the beginning what happened. See what this game was. 4. Oh, okay, hold up. U4, C5. Okay. Yeah, he's a Najdorf player. Najdorf player. It's weird G4 out there. This kind of looks strange. And this is the live position with bishop E3. Knight F6, allowing G5, but also knight takes E4, so he plays F3, depending. Interesting. F3? Looks like a English attack, but with the bishop on G7. I like rook C8. We always have sacrifices here. Yeah, always sacrifices. Knight E5. It's more King's Indian like. Knight C4 is an option. What he wants.
I love this game, though. I'm happy we're looking at it. Very imbalanced. G5 on the board. Okay. Computer hates that move for some reason. Wonder why.
Right.
Knight H5 allows F4.
But
But
f4,
then
go
you got
knight
knight
c4,
c4.
right? Which I want
You got
this.
knight c4. Okay, so that's good.
I think I like knight h5 to be honest. Knight d7, I really don't want to put the knight here right now. And I mean, but knight d7 is probably it's the safer move. It's the safer move. Knight h5 is definitely, you know, it stops h5 from happening. Now we have to go knight c4, I think. And then rook takes, but I mean, you want the knight here. It's like weird. Very weird here. Takes. You can play h5. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
I guess
h5
we're
is
okay.
annoying because we don't want to really give up our bishop on g7, and we're kind
No,
of running out of squares for it.
correct.
So I'm starting
Correct.
to like white more than I was. Let's see what happens.
This is
Kind of
tough.
an interesting melange of openings here. It feels like it's got elements as a Sicilian.
Right. Right. Cecilia, oh, can I? Nah, it's not ready yet.
You're dying to sack. I feel your fingers are just antsy.
I'm about to take it. I almost captured it, and I'm not even playing. Okay, queen
Yeah.
c7. Maybe just chill on a file with a smile. There it is. Right. h6. And I take on c3. No, that's gonna be a blunder. Not the best though. I knew it. Yeah, h6 is a nice move, but it's losing. Oh, take an e5. Simple
Ooh,
tactics. Take an
wait.
e5.
What?
Pawn e5 after bishop
Whoa.
e5.
And then we just win a
We
piece.
just win a piece. If queen takes, you still
Ah.
go e5. Because if you go queen c3, rook c3, bishop d4, and you actually lose your piece back. It's gross lines here. You have to calculate COE, right? Calculation. All the time. But after queen takes, it's e5, and then you take on c3, and now we're up a piece.
Exactly.
Very nice.
This is amazing. You know what? You know the reason that people miss stuff like this? Because from a positional point of view, bishop takes d4 is a disaster.
Why?
Right? I
It's a
mean, you're giving
disaster,
up your
yeah.
dark squares.
Correct.
But who cares about your dark squares when you're winning a piece?
Right, I'm winning
right?
the whole piece. He hasn't found it yet, though. But Mr. Bach, Mr. Puzzles himself, come on, e5? You know you got this.
Oh, he
Right?
knows.
But maybe
He's
there's
playing
queen
e5.
c4 is
Oh,
why
is
he's looking
there
at
also,
this.
or
So
maybe
maybe,
95?
right, there's queen
95 might be a
c4,
good move
though.
too.
Yeah, he finds queen c4. So actually, in fact, yeah,
Maybe
95 was
95
probably
was
better.
better.
Yeah, bet
Yeah.
95. 95 was better. Because there's that queen
And
c4 move. Let's go back, actually.
yeah,
I'm just curious.
he was
95.
looking at both of them
Yeah,
for
95 was
sure,
nasty.
right?
Because you hit knight f3. I think it was 95.
And you're still threatening queen c3.
Yeah, best move was 95. Yep, 95 here. And then the second line was actually taking, but then sacrificing the exchange because you get 2 pawns. Like, nobody wants to do that. That's crazy. Looks crazy. So he chose the human route, which is going this route here. And now we're in this position. We're up a pawn in the knight off here. Looks pretty good. We have f5 at some point. f5 is a nice way to try to break things up. Maybe f6 though. Because f5 he doesn't have to en passant. It's not forced.
And
Yeah,
I think
I
he
think
saw
so.
95, James. He must have thought something like castles, queens. He must have thought that somehow castles, queen c3, take bishop d4 and f4 was like saving.
Bishop d4, f4.
Yeah,
Right, interesting.
yeah.
There's
He
rook
must have
c4.
missed something in that line. Yeah,
Mhm.
because he thought about it.
Right. Bishop g. Wait, now we giving a pawn back. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, but I mean we have to do that sometimes, and I think we can. It wasn't forced. We have rook c6, and then rook b3. I get it. d5 takes. Maybe we can get the king over this way. Has some chances. Bach is low on time though. He is low on time.
That is a problem. He's played a quick move, bishop a8, get that bishop out of take.
Oh, we got to take that. If he takes rook c2, in between move.
Yeah, exactly. That's looking good.
Nice in between.
So he started to speed up, James.
Right.
He realizes.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
getting
he
low on time.
realizes this.
I'm getting low on time. Low on time. He needs to catch up though. I think that is. Wait, rook c2. Wait. You always have to look because if they allow it, I mean, especially as strong as he is, you have to like, am I missing something? And yeah, so he goes for it, takes, check, go back, and now move the knight, maybe knight c5, take with the rook and put the king up. I mean, smooth, very smooth, very smooth. There's a rook d7 and take and take.
Yeah, there's also that rook f6 potentially, right?
Yeah.
So knight c5, rook d6 check, followed by rook f6 trying to win at f7.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
And that is what's going on, by the way.
Oh, he plays here instead. Whoa, 96.
Now knight e6 really ensconces the king into this power position. You should have taken that chance to play rook f6 when you could.
Yep, should have had the chance.
Now black is all over white's position. Look at that. I mean, the 2 rooks, the knight, and the king are all ready to party here.
Takes, king up, and move. Oh, yes,
even
knight d4 there. Yeah, it's knight d4 is crushing.
You can
Mate
make a
somewhere.
queen.
There's got to be a mate. Okay, let's find the mate. Where is the mate? There's not one, huh?
I wish you had a rook and f1 so I could play rook e3 check, bishop e3, rook e2 mate.
Right, looking for this. That's exactly what we was looking for, but that does not work.
Fantasyland.
Come on, man. Dang, it's no mate yet. But at least we caught up on time.
We've got a mate somewhere. We just got to find it. Come on. Let's see this. Okay, rook h3, just prosaic type stuff here.
Heck.
I was so close to my
Was there
mate
no
working.
mate? Check. It's not mate. Unbelievable. He's a magician.
Okay, don't worry though. We want a piece.
Yeah, we get the piece here.
We just want a piece.
The issue is the time. Well, okay, it is 1 second increment, so we're good. We're gonna go king here, and there's mate on f2. Finally.
There it is.
Put him in the little box here. That's a wrap. We got him.
Yeah.
With the 1 second
Make a
increment,
queen.
easy one. Easy one for Bach.
Could be 4 out of 4.
Out of 4.
That's a good score.
Light work. Light work. Light work. I thought he would go here because he wants to go Ricky too. Yeah.
Hello to chat.
Thanks.
Hello to chat. Yeah, keep it up with your great comments here. They say can't with the tactics. That's right. You do it every day, right?
Every day. 50 a day keeps the doctor away. That's 50 in survival, not 50 puzzles. 50 in survival every single day. Find your number and do it every day. Okay. Ooh, Bach with the win. Very nice. Very, very nice from Bach. Congratulations. 4 out of 4 from the guy. All right.
Do you do your push-ups in between your tactics?
Absolutely. Of course, keep the brain and keep the blood flow. Keep the blood going. Get a little pump while you're going there. In fact, funny enough, Susan Pogar, she's retired from Webster now, but when she was there, I actually saw clips. I remember they used to have some of them doing like blitz while running, doing sprints, and I was like, wow, like that's huge that she had them doing that, right? Like had blitz and running. Imagine running full speed, doing sprints, coming back, making moves in blitz chess, right? So it's actually pretty interesting that she had them doing that. Strongest team in the college, right? Very nice to see that.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I guess it depends on your idea of fun. Sounds like
right. It sounds like fun, sprinting and thinking.
I'm more of a sprinter. I don't like running distances. So to me, it sounds fun.
I'm a fan of it. Look, I like the Stairmaster myself, so of course I'm not into. I don't want to run away anywhere if I don't have to. Okay, perfect. So that's 4 games are up. As we see, we're going to take a short break. You see the names there. We're going to work on some scores as well. Jen, anything before we go on a break? Anything to the chat?
No, everyone. Thanks all for your great chats. We'll be back in just a few minutes as we determine the top 8 who will play off for a spot tomorrow.
Oh. we're back. Games are going. Speech as championship, the qualifiers. Tell us about the format, Jen.
Well, we've got 14 rounds of 3-minute plus a 1-second increment. It's open to all title players from FM to WGM to IM to, of course, Grand Master. Top 8 will advance to our knockout. That's tomorrow. There's going to be a coveted spot to the Speed Chess Championships at stake and also $5,000 in prizes. Well, this is really going to be exciting judging from yesterday's qualifier knockout stage.
Right.
And the cool thing about the Swiss is we've just got so many monsters, James. It's pretty extraordinary. Who's got 4 out of 4?
Speaking of monsters here, 4 out of 4 looks like Dulles was actually 10 players. Group. Yeah, about 9-10 players. Yeah.
Nice. 10 players still on perfect scores.
Yeah, still
including Benjamin Bach, whose game we were really focused on last time. But let's take a look at Chess Panda and Ramos Vane. What's going on? This looks like a French.
You know what? Just because you said Bach, I'm actually going to bring that up because he's playing Dubov. This is a huge game. Dubov playing Bach. Come on, chat. Can we get some energy here? That's ridiculous. I'm loving Bach's position, though, with the open G file with a smile here. Look at this. I mean, how is, as a human, like, how are you defending this?
Oh, I guess with the move 94.
Only move, right? Only move here.
Great move.
Right?
Great move because he's got a file of his own, by the way. Don't forget about that C file. You've got your queen and your king. That could get embarrassed on that file.
There's a lot. There's a lot here.
So what's the deal now? Do we start with a rook C8? You remember, it's easy for us to pile things up on that square. We got queen A5 in the distance as well. So rook G2, rook C8, what happens?
You're right. Rook G2, rook C8. Queen A5 is actually the one I'm annoyed by now. But maybe I go rook here first, then in queen A5, I take on E4 first, and then take on G7. So there is a little bit of, but there is G6 in there. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to sack yet. I don't know if I'm ready to sack yet.
I could also rook C8, rook G1, queen F6. I wonder how the trade there is going to look.
It should be 4 takes knight. I can't move the knight. So king B1. It's kind of, I don't know here. It's definitely risky. Definitely risky. I think Black has a huge initiative after his 94 move now. But this G file is very scary. But again, G6, Queen F6 are possible moves here. There is a C file action. There is sufficient, what they say in the books, sufficient counterplay for the pawn, or sufficient counterplay for the material, right? That's how it is. Always play King B1. There you go. You're right.
Sufficient compensation.
Yeah, sufficient
compensation. I feel like sufficient, it's kind of like a backhanded compliment. It's kind of like, I mean, it's
sufficient. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not nothing really sufficient.
Yeah.
G6.
All right, we're getting our defense in here. Who do you take, Chad? You take Duda or Bach here?
Dubov or Bach. Chad.
Oh, Dubov or Bach. Sorry, Duda is playing in this as well, a Polish fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he was nicked for a draw early on, though, so I don't think he's perfect. But another one of the favorites for sure.
It's true. Polish fighter. Yeah, he doesn't have 4. Definitely got. Yeah, nicked for a draw. Oh, wait, he's 3 out of 4. He might have lost. Yeah, he lost. Definitely lost.
Probably along there with Danya Naroditsky. I think he had 2 draws.
There's a lot.
He ended up 2 draws.
That's true.
All right, I'm kind of liking Dubov here. I'm going to go against the grain because I like that queen on F4. I like how it's a defensive piece, but it can also potentially participate in the attack.
Yeah, I agree
Knight
with you.
D2 check, something you got to watch out for.
And look at the time, too. Bach is not having good the time here is very low. Bach does usually have low time in games, but right now, it's drastically low. It's so low. 20 seconds right here. There's a 1-second increment. He played H4. Maybe he's going for H5. If queen takes, I don't know what's next. Maybe F3 is what he wants. And then sacking on G6. Love it. Love it from Bach here.
Well, I got to say, Dules is... Really, I'm trying to pronounce his chess.com name. Dubov, yeah.
Here it is.
Dubov is really going into tank for that game. So queen C3.
C8 first.
Now rook C8. Now I gotta like Black if I can find a follow up to rook C8. What is there though? Your bishop seems to be guarding all the money squares.
He is. Bishop H3. Can't sack. You telling me I can't sack?
H3. Ooh,
it's not enough.
One isn't quite there because the queen.
Oh yeah, queen we defend.
Rookie 1 currently defends. So what's our tactic here as Black?
It's nothing. No time. No time.
We don't have anything yet.
3
Rook
seconds.
G3.
For Bach.
Okay, Black plays
Fine.
Rook C6.
Defends
Oh, he's just going to
everything.
do the slow burn.
Oh!
Queen G3 and Rookie 1.
Oh!
Rookie 1.
It hurts! Oh my goodness!
Oh, no.
Get that off the screen!
You got to
Get that
Jaduba
off
your
the-
king now.
Oh man, he just took the
Jaduba.
whole.
Oh,
Jeez.
no. That was
Bro.
nice. Queen G3. Good
Man.
move. Good move.
And mate
Rookie
on the
1
back
check.
check.
That's why you make left. That's why you put your pawn on A3 at some point so you can sidle out there to King A2. Just hanging out. But unfortunately,
Tough game.
not today. Bach is at 4 out of 5. You know, it's a pretty good score, too.
Yeah, Bach still has a great score there. Bach still has a great score. That was a tough game. Time trouble as well. Time trouble. Ooh, Bishop at 4. That's a nasty move. How do you get out of this? That's just winning. Wait, it's not. Engine's like, oh, it's not. H6. Really? Oh, he takes one at 4. Yeah, he missed. He missed. Definitely missed.
Queen F4 because then your queen is pinned, so you
Right.
can't play Queen G7 mate.
Right, and it takes.
Nice
and,
one.
yeah.
Now White's
So-
winning. Well, it's White. Yeah, I guess the pawn. We got a pawn and the 2 pieces. That's the
Right.
problem.
You're right. Why? Playing King B1. You funny, Chad. Playing King B1. You see him play King B1? Oh, Knight C5. Huh! Knights. The tricky knights.
Ooh,
That
there it
hurts.
is. That's a win.
Dang, he's not
That's
playing
a
no
win.
chess either. He must be working on his real chess game, classical. He got 30 points for that. I mean, he's eating up rating right now. He got 30 points and he's 3,000, which means he just haven't played in like 6 months or so on Chesscom.
Yeah, we got
Interesting.
Dubov on 5 out of 5. We got Chess Panda. Sibelephant. Sibelephant is also, we haven't looked at his games yet. Artemiev also on 5 out of 5. Very
Ooh.
nice. Vladislav Artemiev.
Yeah, he coming out the woodwork. See, we haven't seen him play in a minute. Actually, good to see him. 5 out of 5. 3 players with 5 out of 5. Still some more here. Still got time.
Yeah, Yu Yang
5 out of
Yi.
5. Yeah, Yu Yang Yi.
And what with this? Okay, so the winner of this game will also be on 5 out of 5.
Salem is trying to push forward. Pawn takes has to be there so we don't have this pass pawn to deal with. Structure-wise, I mean, black structure is gross. But, I mean, it is opposite color bishops. A lot of things happen. A lot of draw tendencies in these type of positions. That's still like white, though.
Trade off that pawn on D5. That would help
Definitely.
my dreams of drawing. And there it is. He's tried to do just that. Like
Yeah.
the idea. As long as Rook A7 and Bishop E6 doesn't work.
Correct.
Didn't
Yeah,
look like
very
it
nice.
did.
Yeah, I didn't know you did, right? Bishop E4, very nice. Here, Rook A7. Oh, no. Oh, but he has the check. He has the check. Okay,
Way
so
more
trade him
drawish
off.
now,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, this
Because
might
you
be
just
draw.
got, you do have that weakness on H5, but notice how Black is adroitly using that 5th rank to protect it.
What they say
Yeah,
too
this is
from
good.
really in-game theory, 3 versus 2 on the same side is generally a draw. Of course, in this time control and these players, anything can happen. If we able to snag this pawn, though, things will change. Things will change. He's working on trying. Can I grab the pawn? Can I grab the pawn?
Or saying that queen takes G3 move was savage.
It's such a
Chess
savage move,
tactics just goes to show how important it is. That's right.
Yeah. Be doing your tactics every day. I mean, even Bach, strongest he is, right? The time trouble really got him. I mean, it wasn't really tactic, but it was really the time that it allowed the tactic to happen.
Exactly. That's why you got to know tactics like the back of your hand, because encountering them in game is always more stressful. So, you know, you play like a 3200 in tactics in chess puzzles, you might be playing like a 2200 on chess puzzles over the board.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to get your tactics rating up.
Every
Same
day.
with the end games. The end games that you see over the board, it's always going to be harder to see them over the
You know
board.
what? They should have like a Chesscom in-game puzzle rating, right? Like they should just only in games. That would be nice, Chesscom. You heard it here first. Right? Make something for like a rating for in games there. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. To train
That'd be
only
nice.
that aspect, obviously, to get rated for it. Like you do in puzzles. That'd be pretty cool. Catalan here from Dubov. By the way, 5 out
Yeah.
of 5. How many people with 5? 3.
It's like I thought, oh yeah, because that game was a draw.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Three.
So let's see. And this is 2 of them right here. Who will soar? to
And
6 out of
Artemiev.
6.
Who's Artemiev playing? Salem. Oh,
But
these
you
are
know-
heavy matchups right now.
But don't forget, if somebody starts to run away with it, their games actually start becoming slightly less relevant, right? Because
right.
we're looking for that top 8.
Right.
So it's those people in the bubble, 7, 8, 9, 10, that are
Right.
really starting to sweat in the last few rounds.
Yeah, those are the ones that like I can't take any draws. I don't want to drop any game because it's really difficult, especially trying to qualify. Maybe even Thursday when I saw Nerditsky, I was like, oh, he is 6. He lost a few games, but then still made it back up to 6, but still was not able to qualify and finish in top 8. Very difficult, very hard and heartbreaking. But we got a second chance today. Lots of chess left, so we're gonna see who qualifies.
Okay, knight e4 on the board. Who do you prefer in this position, James? Do you like white or black? You like the
Honestly,
knight or
I
the
like
bishop?
white, but I don't like these Catalan positions. I mean, they show zeros. Like it's just always zeros, and like it's very boring, to be honest. I never am a fan of these Catalan positions. I've tried it. I know a lot of Catalan theory, believe it or not, and like I just don't like playing the positions. Like I always do not like these positions. I mean, it's just it takes forever to do anything. It takes forever. Lots of patience and improving small improvements the entire game. Sometimes you can play G4, G5. I've seen some very strong games like that, doubling the rooks. You also have Game 6 of the World Championship with Magnus and Jan, right? This is a very long game. Not into it that much. What about you?
White. I like that knight on e5, but I don't think there's a big edge for either player.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to move on to another game since the
Absolutely.
Catalan is not always floating your boat. There are
Of course.
so many good
Yeah, go over
games.
here to this game here. This is more of an aggressive game, I would say. This is a ready. Let's actually see from the beginning how he faced this ready. E5. Okay, the A6. Wow. A6, and this became sort of like, what's that? Backwards Queen's Indian, reverse Queen's Indian sort of play here. H5. He's playing on both sides of the board.
Also with 4.5 points, so big scores here. Hey, if you would indulge me to take a look at one of the ladies' games, as we've got a
Of course.
women's grandmaster, Zhainer Zhu from China. She's playing up with 3. She's got 3 points out of 5, so off to a pretty good start.
What's her user?
And she's playing Dr. Velja. She's playing Velimir Ivic of Belgrade. Jimbo is her name.
Oh, okay.
Jimbo. It's great to see more ladies in these events. And she's on 2,700 almost chess.com rating.
Oof.
Sorry, I'm making it hard for you to find here.
Oh no, it's fine.
Dr.
She's on 3 or 3.5?
They're on 3. They're on 3.
3, okay.
Dr. Velja is the one with the GM who's playing her.
Oh, I see her. I see her right here. Okay.
Oh, Shanklin's in here. I didn't even know
Shanklin
was in this tournament. Nice.
Shout out to Shanklin. Lots of very strong player. We already know.
Yeah.
Very strong player. She's playing Dr. Velia here. Okay. What's this opening? This is a Sicilian Richter Rosser. Ooh. Okay.
Exciting opening.
Okay, let's see how she played it. I know this is a little classical stuff almost.
Played one of those bishop d7 lines saying, hey, you can double up all my pawns. Be my guest. Give me the bishops.
Got a nice position too. I'm not. Oh yeah, castle queen side. Ooh, E5.
Ooh, E5.
Ooh,
like
the
that.
Little spice,
okay.
The little spice master here. Look at her work. But now the pieces don't really hit anything. It's kind of, she made some errors somewhere, which is tough in chess. All it takes is like one error.
And this rook b1 move, very, very clever by her opponent. Just ready to play b4. You can't touch it because there's going to be a3 happening. Yeah, looking really nice now for white, unfortunately. What is she going to do now? She did make a move. What'd she play?
She played king b8. It didn't even look like it made anything, right? Like it looked the same.
Just move it out of the way as the onslaught is prepared.
C5. Here it comes. Pieces, but I mean, she could just kind of wiggle out of this, like queen c7, and then if you push, I have the check. So we are waiting for that. She takes. She doesn't care nothing about that. A3.
What's she thinking about A3?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think she just blundered this. A3 is
just... No. She's got to have some thought. Maybe she thought queen. You know what? Maybe she thought queen d4 or something. Because the knight on g6 is hanging at the end of the day.
Takes.
I'm saying earlier.
Oh,
if
A3.
I'm saying if A3. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
So knight e7 though, unfortunately, looks like a really good move because it stops all that business.
Where's he? Oh.
So she's played rook to g4.
She's going for more. Knight f5 equal. Back in the game, but she has 20 seconds.
Can she find something here? She just played queen a5, just stopping a3. Okay.
Getting the workout here. Queen b3.
Oh, but queen b3. Look at that.
Yikes.
Can't she keep the onslaught? Oh no, I don't think so. I think this is it. This is a great move. Good move. by Dr. Velia here. Is let's take a look at another game as it looks like this one's
she's gonna go down in a tough fight though.
dying.
Tough
Yeah.
fight. Gotta give it to her. Very strong. Very strong play B5 there. Let's see. Let's go back to Artemiev. See what's going on there. Artemiev's game. This is the heavy boy matchup here. Fives. Here, Nico Theodoro. Shout out to him. 5 out of 6.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice score. Trying not to get. Oh, I see. Oh, it's 97 if we're up there. Rook E6, Knight A5. Knight A5. He has no time. You got to move. Knight with fire.
Oh, yep. Knight A5. Now what? What is Black going to do here?
Very nice C3. Takes. Whoa, that was good. That was good stuff. 2 seconds here. Artemiev's going to flag. He's going to flag. Or wait, maybe not. Hold on. He's doing okay.
But look at that black rook.
Gonna flag, bro.
Maybe he's just going to lose in the position because that rook is now a monster in the second rank.
Nothing here. Rook takes. That's -3.
Yeah. Too many pawns now. That G pawn in particular is very nasty. A nasty customer, and the king nestles up into the safe square, H6. Knight F7, we can simply go to H5 and jump up to G4 ultimately. Yeah, okay. Well done.
Well done here. Salem.
5.5 out of 6.
Yeah, it's going crazy. That's going to be the highest score. Well, besides,
right.
I think Dubov's still playing. Wow.
No, they drew. Dubov and Yu Young, and Chess Panda drew.
Oh.
So that means that there's no more perfect scores. A lot of 5.5s.
Look at that. 5.5, 5.5, 5.5. Wow. Look at that. What's up, Timmy Bach? 5.5s, guys. Round 6 just started. I mean, hey, we got. Oh wait, this one was a draw. Okay, so let me just wait for that.
How's that French Shanklin doing anyway? Because I saw his name, but he was pretty lower down in the standings, so maybe not his day today. Although, honestly, there's so many killers in this event that having a plus score not always that easy to get, even at 2,900.
Right. I mean, it's 2,900. You would think, right? You would do good here. You'd be fine. 2,900s are having trouble. You know it's a hard.
You're in the middle of the field, right?
You know it's a hard tournament. King up. Check. I mean, this is just a draw. What are we doing here? What are you doing? This is probably the scariest place to be, though. It's like in this time control when your opponent's not taking a draw and they're trying to flag you. Because somebody a lot of times hangs their rook. Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, what are you doing? And then somebody hangs a rook, and like this is the scariest place to be right now. Scariest place to be.
And meanwhile, everybody else gets a little break.
Oh my goodness.
We've got one other game though between Tangerine and Lemon and Ryleman.
Yeah, that's probably more exciting.
Yeah, it's a it's a draw as well.
Whoa.
It's looking like a draw.
Whoa. Yeah, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perpetual.
These guys still going at it? Oh, this is intense. Oh man. This is intense right here, Chad. Oh my goodness. So much play. Wow.
Endgame theory. Jeez. Okay, there it is. A draw.
87 moves.
Nice. I think we're into the round 6.
We are in round 6. Indeed.
Round 6 starting soon.
Round 7. That was round 6.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, round 7 now. We were in round 6. Any requests, guys? Is Danya playing? Yes, he is. You want to take a look at Danya? We haven't looked at his game in a little bit.
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
No, you definitely find him. There he is, right here. We got him up on the screen. Big Danya Naroditsky playing Eljanov here. And the Roy Lopez. Okay. Classical Roy. 97. Wow. Range. And then Bishop E3. Yeah, Hikaru has already qualified. So Pepper, I see you. I think spicy games today. That's right.
By the way, somebody was giving a shout out to Miguelito, as he's got 5.5 out of 6 now, playing on the first board against Chess Panda.
Miguelito.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nice. Where's he from? Spain. Very strong. Where's Magnus? He qualified as well. He qualified. I mean, he already is. There's already people already qualified. No, they will not be playing.
I think he's on his way to San Francisco, right?
Yes, that is correct. Bishop H5, Queen C2. Yeah, a slow advantage game, right? You know how Roy's are. Lots of maneuvering, knight f1, knight g3. But here, the knight's here. So bishop takes f3 would be a move. Not some improving for this. And mis amigos, what up, Arthur? What's up? Where is Bobby? Gotta report him. That's funny. Chat, I see you. See ya. Keep up the energy. Okay, b4 from Danya here. Maybe a4. This looks more of an Italian game like a4, a5, 2. Very stable.
Yeah,
No
we
real
see
advantage.
Danya keeping a bit of a time edge here. That's so critical, especially in these closed positions, because when things open up, they really open up. And
Absolutely.
you might need that extra time.
Let's take a
You
look
want to
at.
move to another game? You
I'm
want to
actually
look at
gonna move over here.
Megalito?
Yep. In fact, Vidit actually was somebody in the chat says Vidit. So
Oh
we're gonna
yeah,
so
Vidit.
yeah,
King's
Vidit.
Indian. This is one of your favorites,
Oh, you
right?
already know I
Looks
love a King's Indian. Absolutely. Let me see what happened in this game. KID. Oh, this was some sort of KID. It became a Zagreb variation of the King's Indian, where the knight goes on a5, more Finchetto-like, but the bishop's on g2 in these lines. It's on e2, so it's a little bit different. A little bit different, but very King's Indian-esque. F4, g5, h5, everything 5, everything 4, and we just go from 8.
I love black.
Definitely a fan. Definitely a fan of Black's position here. I think I find that it is difficult trying to break this up a lot of times from the white side, but the bishops are aimed quite well, but Black is actually very poised to play f4, g5, h5, g4. Very, very easy plan for Black, I think. But there's also
Here
knight
though
h2,
is
though, after f4.
maybe this knight b5 might have been pretty clever because I'm thinking, are you just gonna take it now?
Yeah, in fact, I don't think I should take it because the bishop helps with the attack here. I just looked at, man, what theory was that? Wow, I mean, I look at so much theory here. I was just thinking, I was looking at something the other day, and it was just saying that when the bishop, in the absence of this bishop, then this attack actually does not work anymore. In fact, believe it or not, it's really crazy. But in the absence of this bishop on h, there's literally, you can't sack it anymore. So because I can't sack it, means that this attack isn't as strong as it can be. So actually, this is a very strong move, knight b5, because if he takes it, then the attack's not there anymore. He's also hitting a7.
Yeah, and if you play a6, I think knight a7 could be a decent move
Right,
with the idea of like knight c6, maybe open
right,
things up.
right.
So he felt compelled to take it, but like you said, that's definitely an admission of defeat on the light square.
Absolutely. And now I have a light square bishop. You do not. And I'm not worried about this attack. Where is it? Right. And then even at any point, I go knight h2. He's trying for it, as he should still go for this. Right. But it's not, you can't sack anymore. Like, even if you get the queen over here, there is no more sacking. You even have, I remember the instructional thing they showed was like king h8, king h1, and knight to g1 that would defend h3 because there's no sacking possibilities anymore on h3. So it's very, very important to understand this. This attack isn't the, and by the way, knight h2 on the board too. So not, you don't have it. He's trying though. So look at this, right? If you had a light square bishop right now, everything would be a lot different.
Bug house, give me a bishop.
Give me a bishop. Right? Don't trade bishops, right? Don't trade. Don't trade. Over the board bug house is so good. So fun.
It is a fun game. I've been playing some Fisher Random Bug House. That game is the
Wow,
best.
Fisher Random Bug House? Oh my
it's
goodness.
great.
That is
It's
so
so good.
fun. Chesscom, can we make that, please? Can we make that? I don't know if that's a thing. Fisher Random Bug House is insane.
Yeah, we got to make it. Yeah, that's
Wow.
a game I was playing with Daryl Morey and some friends here in the great city of Philadelphia. The thing
Right.
about Bug House Fisher Random is that it's not always about F7.
Yeah, you're right. Oh
Yeah,
man, the little
yeah.
tricks don't work anymore. Bishop c4 and bishop takes and then put a knight on g5. Like, doesn't work anymore. You actually have to think. That is actually really cool. That is insane. I would love to see that, Chesscom. I think they're working on it. Fisher Random Bug House. I'm a fan.
By the way, let's check in on our buddy Jeffrey X.
Oh, Big Jeff, Chef Jeff, where are you at?
Jeffrey X is now playing up against Mikey Ayan Arman, and he's got a choice.
Yeah.
Should he go for the perp here? No, he said no, thank you. Draw tomorrow.
Draw what? What you mean?
And what was his idea after Queen H6? He said, okay, I'll come back out to E7.
Ooh, this is not winning, huh? Maybe just Knight H5. I mean, you kind of have to. I know he's anticipating this.
So Knight H5, we can protect F6 maybe in some way. He's played Queen E3, getting his queen back into the into the fray. Maybe queen c5 check if we can remove that queen on b4. But that's a big if.
Ooh, wow,
That
White's
is a
just
big
winning.
if.
Something happened there. It was not F3 though. First off, Feingold is tripping, right? Don't never play F3, never play F6. Instantly the engine changed. But it was definitely something for White there. Not sure what it was, but White had a huge advantage. And now he's just gonna trade the easy route. I'm up pawns, your knight looking crazy. He resigns. He just gets out of there. No,
He won on
Chef
time,
Jeff.
did Jeffrey.
That's
All
it.
right, JX is now at our
Jeff.
5.5 out of 7. So a pretty good score.
All right. Very nice.
Should put him in kind of like, that's where you want to be. Be in that like
Wow. Look at
that
Miguelito here,
percentile.
though. I mean, my man's just playing good chess here. He's been playing real good. Now, this actually is quite scary to me. But materials.
Yeah. Miguelito's black here. I'm a little worried for black here with those two passers there, e5 and f5. But let's see. Maybe he can draw this by distracting with that pawn on c3. He said, please take it, king. Please take it. But White said, no. I don't want to do that today.
And I'm about to check him into oblivion, or at least try to. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be one. This has to be, right? But look at the eval bar. It's like, it's not that much. I mean, it's +1. This is enough. Especially time constraint, too. But how? We have to walk the king in. And just an easy one. Looks good for Miguelito, though. Yeah, this is it. How do we win? Check an f6. So you just push, probably. Okay, rook first. Now f6. And we know we have to play this. And it takes. Check on the back rank and push. It just wins. Just winning. And then we're going to walk the king back down this way. After check, we go this way. Yep, yeah, zigzag. That's Panda. Great job.
6.5.
6.5. There's only 2 players with 6.5 out of 7.
Salem AR and Chess Panda 123 indeed. And now we're starting to see what is it going to take to qualify? How big a score are you going to need? Notice that if the tournament ended right now, Jeffrey would actually be in the bubble, as there's a lot of 5.5s, and according to the standings right now, he would be out on tiebreak.
Yeah, he'd be out.
And only 1 or 2 of the 5.5s would actually make it through.
Oof.
So what does that mean? If we extend that forward, it would mean that you need 11 out of 14. But I don't think you're going to need quite that much, James, because obviously the earlier rounds were slightly more lopsided in the pairings. What do you think it's going to be? 10.5, 11? What will get you that magic ticket?
I think 10. I think 10 is a lock in. 10 is like a lock in. 10.5. I mean, you there. I think because I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that before. But I think 10 is it'll do it for sure. We will see though, chat. What do you think? 10. What is your score? What do you think it takes to qualify? Get it from you, chat. Chat always knows. What do you think it's gonna take?
It's gonna be 10, 9.5, 10.5,
9, 11, 14. Anything? What do you think, chat?
Well, 14. Scythiac says no way 10 is a lock because there's a lot more players today.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think about that. There's more players today. I actually didn't know. I didn't even know. I didn't know how many were in the first one. If you knew about that, site, you know.
You were saying 9.5.
How many were?
I mean, 11. Zion Yan says 11. Yeah, 11's got to do it. Come
11's got to, right?
Alex 14mm says 10.5. Zach Pocky says 10.3. I love that answer.
Okay, yeah. 10.3.
We got a better in the chat, clearly.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one. What's up, Timmy? Thanks for following. Yeah, it depends on the number of players, right? It was 140. It's 250 this time. Yeah, that's a wow, huge difference. That is correct. There's an extra 100, so that may make it difficult. With I'm gonna have to change that to 11. If there's 250, my number is 11. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know it was 140 in the first. That changes a lot. Extra 110 players. That's a huge shakeup. Huge. What is going on in this game? Where is your queen at? Okay, the D1s. Got it. You got it. Perfect.
There it is.
All right.
Good job. Up to 5.5. All right, what do we got now? We've got in round 8. This is going by so quickly.
I love it.
It is so fast and furious, isn't it? We should look at somebody in that kind of bubblicious area.
Let's see, right?
We want to take a look at
the bubble area. Let me see who's down here in the low ends right here. Low end, right? Low. Let's see, Christopher Yu. Let's see what he's doing over here, and he's playing Duda. This is a nice matchup.
Oh, fun
we got
game.
a Rogozin.
Yeah, let's see this on.
Rogozin. Very nice, very stable stuff you can get here. I think this is nice for black to play. Rogozins are good, very good opening. But you don't get more aggressive type positions. I mean, just you equalize, etc. Remain confident. How are you? How many qualify?
8 till tomorrow, and then only 1 in the speechless qualifier tomorrow, which will be an 8-player knockout.
Why? Also,
Previous cutoff
here.
was.
I don't know. Maybe you just take an A6 B5. Man's doing.
All right, I like this castle and queen side. That bodes well for the game to be exciting, but knight b4 would have been a pretty good move if bishop went to d3. So we see a5, a3, okay. Huh, how do we continue this attack here? We could
I like
take
taking,
c4.
but I can't play B5. This is the problem. I don't
Yeah,
like
that knight on c6 is a bit of a lemon.
lemon.
Maybe
A
a4
lemon.
and knight a5. If we can get a4 and knight a5 in, that could be cool.
Can't play E5 either.
I'm assuming that knight takes a4 is no good. But who knows? Maybe white can take that pawn off if we put it there and live to tell the tale.
Wait, you know what? Yeah. Oh, wait, that's scary. Okay, hold on now. This looks like a bad semi-Slav now. A very bad one or a bad French. But I mean, we have to figure this out. I was thinking that knight b4. Oh my goodness. I was definitely thinking this. But the problem here is, what do we do after, like, what do we do now? What do we do now? Apparently it's just winning, but like, this is not easy. This is engine winning. You know what I mean? Like, how is this? Look at this +1, but you have nothing developed. You know what I mean?
Bishop a4, you got b3.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Maybe you go b3. Knight e4 was equal, and now it's just equal. But I knew this was right, though.
Knight e4, we're taking on f2. Difficult to play this for white for sure in a blitz game, though, because like, what do you do now? There's all these little moves that you got to worry about. You got to worry about bishop a4.
Let me go back.
Rook a1.
Engine 1 and rook a2. Yeah, that's a move nobody playing. That doesn't even
why
make sense.
Is that such a good move?
I guess queen a8 is next. But like, you have queen b3 there, which is interesting. Like, queen b3, queen a8. What do I even do after queen a8? Like, bishop a4 is not a threat because queen a2 there. I don't know. This is engine-like. You know what I mean? It's very engine-like play to after that. But the sack was right. It's just difficult playing these type of positions where the precision is up. Right? What do you do to? What do you do to?
I got to get the mom jokes in here. Danny Wrench is in here. Come on.
She had the mom jokes yesterday, chat. If y'all didn't know, she came through with the mom jokes. It was pretty great. Not gonna lie. Okay, one. Oh, he's gonna play f3.
Black might get another chance to do something spectacular here because I don't know. I'm just not feeling like a piece matters that much here. This position is just blowing up, and white's king is on c1. I mean, honestly, doesn't this look like Fisher random?
Man, right, exactly. I mean, it's like a Fisher random. I love the creativity here. My goodness, he out here swinging on him. B5 and we live. Just send send everything to the house right now. You're gonna have to open up shop, big fella. You're gonna have to open up shop. I think it takes.
Yeah, what happened? Take on b5 or d5?
And then take again. Oh, but this is hanging, so that's a blunder. Wow, is it c4? Look at this, -4. Oh my goodness, engine's still going crazy. C4.
Let's play c4, queen e2. Okay, why is this
winning? That was not it. That actually wasn't it. So it was actually something stronger. I just want to see what it is. You take on d4, and then you play queen c7. Wow. Maybe a classical game, but here it's just too many things. There's too many. But
Black's still doing great according to the engine. Why? Why is Black doing so well here? I don't quite get it. Rook a1 was his choice. Okay.
Another piece.
Maybe it's just because it's very hard for you to meet against Rook a1 and Queen a8, just going for a little checkmate. Just a little checkmate. F takes c4, Queen a8, and then we're threatening Queen a2. And because of our beautiful pawns on c4 and c2 and b3, how do you get defense to that knight on b1?
I'm about to start playing the Rogozin. If this is the type of positions you're getting in the Rogozin, oh man, this is how it goes in. Right?
Oh wait, he just took right away.
Yeah, I mean, how do you stop this? This is classic puzzle rush.
It's mating.
It's mating. How do you even get out of this? You have to like move this bishop to tuck and roll with the king, but you can't run away because the bishop's on b4. Oh man.
Oh boy, and you can't. Let's say you play queen f3 here, it doesn't stop the mate because queen a2, king c1, queen a1, queen takes b2, still mate.
Still mate. So he went bishop c3 so he can tuck and roll. So there's no bishop b4. So he goes b4 himself.
Okay,
tries to run away. Maybe hitting with a check. King there, pawn takes here, check. Nope, it's not there yet. Chris is trying to find it. Oh man, that wasn't the move, but it's still winning. Maybe we check and just push. B2 first.
B2.
I
Can't
like
play
it.
queen B2.
I
Bishop
like it.
A3.
What in the
Wins
wicked
the
attack.
house.
Wicked attack. He has to go king D2, I think. If we just played tuck and roll. Queen
But now
A1.
queen A2 and
Or
what's
A2.
running B1 equals queen.
Or
You
A2, yeah.
can't play rook B1. Okay, rook
Oh
B8
my
was
goodness.
his
What
choice.
happened? What just happened? Rook B8. Look at this. Look at the eval bar.
Oh no, the computer
Oh
hates
my
that.
goodness. It was that
Oh,
bad.
it hates it.
Oh
Because of
man.
bishop G2.
Oh man. Oh, it hurts. Oh.
And there's a defense. What?
It was so nice. It was brilliant. This was the game of the whole day.
It was the game of the day.
This was the
It's
game of
still-
the day.
Why couldn't it have been 5-minute chess one time? Okay,
Dang.
but he still has a chance. He's threatening what? Queen C2 and queen takes B1. What to
Yes,
do?
but I think we just tuck. Like,
Bishop
or
B4.
even stronger. Queen sack. I mean, it ain't working. He tried. He tried, right? Wait, you have to take this. Yeah, he has to take. Look at his king out in the middle of the street here. Get away.
He's trying to draw here, but
King D2
draw,
is
but
mate.
unfortunately,
Oof,
what?
that's a sick mate.
What? Really?
That's a
King
sick
D2,
mate.
What?
Bishop
How?
B4 is mating. I think it's like
Oh
we're
my
checking
gosh.
mate on D3 there.
And here, bishop B4 check. There's
Nice C4.
unfortunately bishop B5, knight C4 check.
That was a
Knight
wicked
C4
attack.
stop. Oh boy,
Wow.
I gotta catch my breath. James,
Wow.
props to you for picking that game to look at. That might have been the game of the tournament, even though Christopher didn't win. What a defense by Duda, and what a brilliant attack by
Man.
Christopher with just 3 minutes on the clock. I
Man,
mean, it's mind-boggling how good these people are
Who knew
with 3 minutes.
that would be such a game?
Oh
It never
my
goes into it that.
All right, we're not going to be that game, but we're going to try. Let's go to another game.
Yes, that's another one. Grischuk here. Duda, let's go.
Grischuk's in. Yeah, Grischuk's in here.
Hey, Grischuk's playing. 8 seconds to 2.
People in
Duda.
the chat are like laughing. They're saying, I saw the whole game. I understood
Disrespected.
everything in this.
Completely understood that entire game. Okay. White's just winning.
Yeah, good one, Grischuk. So Grischuk's going to pop up to 6.5 points.
Nice.
Well
Jeffrey
done.
X, 6.5. Let's go.
Beautiful. How about our friend Danya Naroditsky and Benjamin Bach? How are fellow commentators doing out here?
Let me see if I can find them there.
You got to let
I
it
just saw Bach. Yeah, Bach
a lot of-
is in 5th.
6.5 out of 8 on track to qualify. Jeffrey X also 6.5 out of 8, not as good on the tie breaks.
Disky's at 6
Danya-
out of 8. Not doing the best, but he's
That's
trying.
okay though.
He's trying.
Just
Yeah.
need to win.
That's right.
Just win
Right,
round 9.
exactly.
And
Just
it's
need to win, you know?
probably- Winning will probably leapfrog him into the top 10 or close to it. So
Oh, he's playing this out. This is not winning. Wow. This is not winning. E2. Queen. King out the way. Yeah, just draw.
yeah, draw because we're gonna get that pawn. That's a problem. You can't hold on to it. So
Queen G4.
they're
You move around any other games? 2 left. For Stumov and Shima Stream, that's going to be a draw there. This is, whoa. Oh, yeah. White's winning. Clearly.
yeah, you better know this one, chat.
Come on, chat. Y'all
Play
know this.
Get this one. I've been teaching my 5-year-old this one with Chess Kid.
Chess Kid is awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff. He loves Fun Master Mike and Korpa.
Okay. Oh, Korpa. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Old friends from my Brooklyn days, and I hear my son watching their videos. I'm like, wait a second, I'm going back in time travel.
Watching the videos. That is awesome. That man getting good. The kid gonna be good, chat. Kid gonna be good. Watch yourself. Brace yourself. They still playing this out. 117 moves, by the way, chat. So how y'all doing,
Dr.
chat?
Jekyll.
Let's
Dr.
talk.
Jekyll says ban tank tops. Absolutely
Right.
not. Come on.
Ah,
Come on.
that's funny, right? So just because you can't wear them, that's okay. If you can got them put,
Love it. By the way, I saw these FIDE regulations. My friend Yosha posted this thing about some FIDE regulations where they banned bright colors. And I was like, there goes my whole wardrobe.
Dang.
What's going
Oh, I
on?
saw something about that. Actually. I was like, wow, really? What is that about? Like, are you
It's probably
blinding people?
cameras.
Oh, interesting.
Probably
Wardrobe
camera stuff.
thing. 50 move rule.
Yeah. There it is.
Done.
50 moves. A
And
draw.
yeah, that's it. Games are up. Round 8 is up. That's a wrap for now. We're gonna take a short break. Jen, you got anything for the chat?
Well, you guys have been great today.
Yeah,
Keep those questions
always.
coming. We'll be back in just a couple minutes for rounds 9 through 14. Do it. Hey guys, welcome back to our coverage of the Speed Chess Champs. This is Jen Shahadia with James Canty III, and we are in the thick of this qualifier. 8 move on to tomorrow's knockout. Well, we're in the middle of round 9. Let's see who's going to make it.
Yeah, let's actually see who we got here. Round 9 is up. Let's get him on the screen. Polish fighter Duda is playing Salem. Wrong matchup here. Wrong.
Too many strong matchups. We got so many, right?
Right, they're everywhere. I mean, what was this opening? It's like a King's Indian? Definitely if it's Salem. Yeah, it's the King's Indian.
Yeah, we're starting to make predictions about who is going to make it to that top 8. Both of these players looking pretty good with 7 and 7.5 respectively. We're thinking 10 might be the magic number, possibly 10.5.
Yeah, actually, and I said 10, but then I realized, well, there's a lot more players than yesterday or than the last qualifier, so I actually thought it was 11. I'm gonna go with 11.
Oh, 11. Okay, I think 11 will be a lock.
11,
yeah, I agree.
11 is a lock. Yeah, I'm going with 11. We have here, whose move is it? It is Salem's move. King's Indian territory takes. What do we take? Maybe take with the C pawn. Yeah, taking with the E pawn allows some F5 stuff. 2d7, good move.
Angling for B5, perhaps. Try to loosen up the protection on that square. E4. I don't know if we can do it yet, but it looks like something we might be angling to do.
Look at Bach in 5th place up there. Okay.
Ooh,
Bach trying to qualify. Let me see if he playing. He playing Grischuk. Let's put that on the screen.
Oh yeah, let's get that one on.
Bach playing Grischuk.
I like it.
That's always a good matchup.
And this looks like a pretty exciting position too.
English.
Good. It started out as an English. Again, C4, E5. We saw one of those earlier, and Grischuk played this provocative line where he got an early F5 in. We don't have to go. Yeah, we can go for the opening.
Right. He actually did that before. Wow. B4 early. Lots of space here. Yeah, White just grabbed space early. It's just like White's position.
Yeah.
Knight B6 too. I mean, look at the squares. But he is in a think tank. Yeah, he's like a mini Grischuk in a way. Like Bach just always uses so much time. He always uses so much time. He gets great positions, but uses a lot of time.
Well, let's see the tactics here. Bishop B7, Queen E7, Knight B6, sinking that knight in, forcing the rook up to A7. Okay, still things like Black's got everything under control. Queen C2, what's the idea there?
I guess it just gets it off the back rank. I'm not sure. I mean, it does get it off the back rank. Okay, there we go. Queen B2. I knew Queen A2 was going to run into D4. Queen B2 is nice. At least we get the queen off the back rank. Rooks are connected, and we hit E5 all in one move here. This is very nice. Queen C2, nice little maneuver. We did help him get his rook active, but at the cost of us attacking E5, and our rooks are connected. We even have a rook C1, and you can't go rook C8, which means we actually can take the file. So, pretty good. Like it from Bach.
Gaining little bit of more time on the clock. His last few moves have been played quickly. That's pretty key.
Somebody in the chat says, imagine being down time versus Grischuk. I mean, that's like, in fact, yeah, that is a psych win. Like, if I'm Grischuk, or, it would mess with me psychologically. Like, how am I down time against Grischuk? I don't understand. Right? You need to be thinking about the game and not the time. But it is kind of funny to be down time against Grischuk, right? Okay, Rook C1. Knight C8. That's a ridiculous move, but I like it.
Oh, where do you put your queen?
Exactly. That's the whole idea.
You gotta go to B8?
Just to see what you're doing. They call it the little tickle. Knight C8.
Yeah, I like Knight C8. I mean, I think it forces queens off the board because Black's got to only square for the queen is B8, and those endgames are looking pretty nice for White because these weaknesses you made, F5, E5, D5, those don't look so hot in an endgame.
100%. In fact, there are some huge targets here. He took on D7, though. That was a very good knight, but I guess he didn't like the, on the contrary, the other decision of Knight B6, so he chose to capture himself. Maybe he'll put the queen here if not anything but knight takes. See what happens. That
now, yeah, maybe he wants to put the queen there.
It's a very weak
I like the idea.
Game.
But that queen B6 idea is looming, guys. Again, these in the King's Indian, when your opponent has these types of weaknesses, a lot of times the queen trade is very favorable. I love the queens. I love keeping queens on the board, but in a position like this, let's trade them off and I'll make another one. With that B pawn.
Right. E4 play, hitting the pawn and the knight, obviously. Grischuk is up on time. I cannot believe I'm even saying that. Grischuk is up on time. Bach is in trouble in the time situation once again. Position's great, but the time what concerns me.
True. 27 seconds to almost a minute for Grischuk. He's just played this move, Queen B6. We've been predicting that.
Right.
Will Grischuk say, okay? I think he's going to say no queen trade. Let's keep him on the board. Something like Queen E5, Queen A3, hitting the rook on C1. Keep it juicy.
Yeah, Queen A3, make him think a little bit, right? Make him think. I mean, there's also some F3 possibilities. It's very, very annoying. But after takes, I guess I'm okay. I can always cover with Bishop F1. Time is getting closer here. If I'm back, I'm feeling a little bit better about the time situation.
I agree. I mean, he's now going underneath box time as he's got 24 seconds left. It is a critical moment, guys. Don't do this at home. Think so long in a blitz game, but he's trying to decide whether or not to trade queens. It's a pivotal decision. He says no, and he attacks that rook on C1. And
he's right.
I like it.
Yeah, he's actually making him think. Queen C5. Now he trades. Took that boy real fast. Maybe take anyway? No, that's going to mate yourself with Bishop H3. My goodness. So you need to play something like, whoa, I was about to say H3, something 3 to make some love for the king. That was a beautiful sequence there. E3, that's a stupid move because of F3. It goes Knight C6, nice move. Time is very scary for both these players. Definitely Bach, though, for real. Come on, Bach. Rooting for my guy. Come on, Bach. There's the time.
8 seconds each. King H2.
Come on, Bach.
Taking some of those pawns off the board.
G3.
Chances for both sides.
Get out of there. Takes, check, takes. Take, check, take. Got it.
Yep,
come on, Bach.
Right.
Go check.
Take that pawn.
Come on, take. Let's go, Bach.
That Bishop D5 was on threat. He's played rook C7. Okay.
Bishop G4 is a threat. Of course, he's not going to fall for that. Take. Okay, we take a draw. You want to draw, bro? You want to draw? I'll offer, bro. You want to draw? We can draw this right now.
That's right. Now we're attacking 2 pawns at once. We're attacking G5 and A6. And there it is. All the pawns off the board. Well played, draw. Well, both of these players qualify. Well,
beautiful.
If they keep playing that well, that looks like it. Although, honestly, so many good games here.
Yeah.
It looks like, Christopher, you just won a game. That's good to see because he was playing absolute. Oh shoot, I was wrong.
Oh, he lost that game? Oh.
I got it backwards because the pieces were.
Oh, yeah. It looked different. Yeah.
Yeah. JX. Playing
Jeffrey.
Against Duda.
Oh, nice matchup. Let's see it. What's going on? Oh man, Jeffrey. No, Jeffrey, no. Dang.
Can he draw though? He's got 35
seconds. That's right. Okay.
5.
Yeah. Come on, Jeffrey.
You got to confuse him somehow. Can he do it?
Jeffrey.
That's going to be hard because you can't trade off the knight, and the knight is getting dominated here.
Yeah, look how he's just
come
on, Jeffrey.
Trying to flag him.
He's getting
But the
in.
problem is that king is getting into
He's getting in.
c6, and
That's
then
it.
another pawn will fall, and then
He's
it'll be
getting
too
in.
easy. It'll be too easy if that happens. We did get
Take
one
one.
pawn. Good.
And I don't have enough time. I can't get to it. This is wait. Maybe I
No, you're
can. King up. Okay.
okay.
King up.
I
Wait,
mean, king
what?
f5.
Right.
Yeah, king f5. Let's try it. I mean, the problem is your knight's not in a great position, right? So king f5, bishop d5, and we can't sacrifice that knight for the pawn very
Ah,
easily.
what a
There it
move.
is.
What a
Oh,
move. Oh,
yikes.
man. That was tough.
The bishop on b3 dominated the knight, right? So we
Oh, you
couldn't get
gone.
back into the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, he can't get back into the game anymore. That was a great move.
Good
GG.
game by Duda.
Wow, this is the last game. Oh my goodness. Salem wins with the Kings Indiana. Okay, I love it. Love to
Well,
see. I
eight and
love
a
to
half
see
out
some
of
Kings Indiana.
9. Looks like he's going to be making it through.
Yo, that man. He trying to
Yeah.
qualify for real, chat. That's all I'm saying. He trying to qualify for real. Let's see who's at the bottom trying to qualify. Nieraditsky, got to check him out. He's real close to qualifying.
Yeah.
Or at least being
Yeah,
top 8. He's real close.
He's right up there with Grischuk right now. Both of them are in on that bubble, 9 and 10.
That's when
They
Nieraditsky
need to
play.
get to top 8 to make it.
Come on, Nero. What are you thinking? He's in a think tank. There it is. I mean, of course, we don't think about this. We just move. We know what the King's Indian. Exactly. Exactly. He's in the King's Indian club. The rookie one is very strange though, which is blitzing stuff out too.
What do you need to do to be in the King's Indian Club?
Yeah, well, of course, what he did here, King's, you have to just play it like this every time.
Oh,
just play the
okay.
King's Indian. You're in the club. That's it, right?
You don't have to play well. You don't have
You
to
just gotta
have to
play it. That's it. You just gotta play it.
All right. Fair.
Gotta play it. Yeah, I love the King's Indian. And Nieraditsky does too. We have a lot of the same openings here. So many KIDs today. Oh yeah, I'm always a fan. Always a big fan of KID. Of course, you do have to use it sparingly in tournament play. But I definitely love the KID, bro. Aggressive opening. 92. Bishop b6 is very easy move to make with bishop b7. Very quick moves. Just develop. There we go. Just develop. b6, bishop b7, maybe c5. Maybe not c5 because it weakens the b5 square. Maybe we go bishop a6, rook d8, or bishop b7, rook d8. I mean, improve. You just have to develop and improve. I'm in the KID club, the kid club. The kid club. Oh, okay. That's different. That's different. That's a different club there. Bishop a6. Yeah, played. Nice. Hits the knight. Whoa. I mean, I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie. But okay. Bishop, we got the bishop pair.
Okay, now what about queen takes d6 here?
That is definitely a move.
A little in-between move.
It's definitely a move. He is definitely able.
And after queen d6, knight d6, well,
rook e6,
really?
but then rook d1, and like he's just, I mean, this knight is menacing. So I think you have to back up, believe it or not. And it's just not a move you want to make, but it might be a move that may benefit you. Queen c8.
Yeah, we do have that on the board, but he took and played rook e6. Your first thought.
Rook d1, e5. I don't believe in that. Instance, it's not either.
Well, the idea is that you're unleashing the bishop on g2, which now attacks c6, but knight takes e5 as played. Now the knight on d6 isn't free.
And I have bishop e7. I'm straight. I'm good. This is an excellent King's Indian now. A huge error. We'll take it all day. We'll take it. Rook d8. No tricks, right? Because he definitely hit us with something before. Yeah, this seems good then. Rook d8, there's 94, and bishop e7. I think we're okay.
I mean, we still have to watch out, though, right? Because if our knight moves, our pawn on c6 hangs. So there's, this is dicey.
Very dicey. Yeah, perfect word to put that. Dicey, just like we like in our King's Indian defenses or King's Indian fans out there. We love those dicey type of positions and imbalances. I do like rook d8 here, but I know in here near this he's going to come out with something strong. Even knight c4 is a move too. Rook d8. I mean, it's just a standard move to make. You get out of this whole diagonal, and we put pressure on the knight. Go down here, or for sure. 94, bishop e7. Maybe we take first. Yeah, it's like bishop e7. I don't want to give him the option of taking my bishop pair. And bishop back to e7. I control the squares. Gotta be careful.
Sure do.
Bishop h3. Gotta be careful of that. But you want to trade the bishop pair? Okay. Good move, too. Very good move. Very strong. Wow, I don't like this at all. I mean, it's not bad, but you just don't want to really trade. I didn't really want to trade. Maybe knight of 3. It's got to be initiative for black.
Maybe knight c4 here.
c4, b3, yeah. f5, knight d2. There is no knight moves. Bishop b4, nice. Trying to damage the structure.
Yeah, I love it. Just kind of, playing quick moves here, trying to get that time back on the clock. I like black a little bit.
Absolutely. Do like black a
Just
little bit.
Yeah, a nice little bishop there on b4. Putting some pressure. The knights haven't coordinated yet for white, right?
Correct.
His knights are nothing special, particularly the knight on c3. So let's see. Can you make anything out of this position as the time starts to equalize? Tanya needs every point he can get, every half point he can get.
Right. Every point, every half point, it all counts. It all counts. This is an excellent move, highlighting the fact that your knight has no squares either, bro. Knight of 7 and knight c4. That's a good move. What? Rasmus with a strong move.
But then maybe takes on c3 and rook e4. Oh, he took it first. So if I play knight he played knight d7. Okay.
Knight c4 is here, which he plays. This is what I didn't like, because this is hanging. I have to go like e7 or just let him take the pawn and go for the
or knight c5.
Same idea, right? But this is defended. So it takes knight e4. I get the pawn back. Objectively probably drawn, but black has, I think, a little bit slight initiative. There we go. He got different moves he can make, different ways to do it. I think black has initiative, and as the time gets lower, it definitely favors Danya in these time formats. Yeah, it's good.
Qualifies as observer 129. We're gonna find out. Right. So this game is certainly an important one on that road.
Qualify. There it is. Observer 129 with the right vibes. The right vibes. Takes. Hopefully he's able. I mean, this is like a 2-result game. Draw or loss. I mean, draw or win. Sorry. So let's go over here. Somebody says check Bach versus Vidi. Oh, definitely. We'll check
good call. Bach versus
100%. Check that one. Here's
Bach was looking pretty comfortable in the standings the last time we checked, right?
He just ended. Game's over.
Okay, he just finished the game. Now, did Bach win or was it a draw? Bach's now in third place.
I mean, in third place out here.
Third place, very nice. That's good. 8 out of 10.
Bach out here swinging. He's swinging today. Let's go, Bach. Go, Bach. See you, bro. Out the Bach. 9 out of 10. Salem doing his thing too as well. The bottom half here, people trying to catch up. Best Panda. Eroditsky's down there.
Jeffrey having a tough time today. I think he's going to need to run the table these last 3 rounds because he's in trouble. He's in trouble in his game right now and only have 6.5. Oof. That was one of your favorites coming into this, but I don't know if it's going to be his day today.
Yeah, Chef Jeff not cooking up anything spicy today. Not looking good for Chef Jeff. Incredibly strong. So many
killers.
But yeah, I mean, right, with all these killers here, it's very difficult. I mean, it's also a little bit of, not luck, but like stuff has to go your way, and like it's just tough. It's very, very tough here. Even Jeffrey having some hard times here and stuff. Bach for MVP. For sure, bro. Bach for MVP.
By the way, Duda currently playing against Dmitry Kolars, and they both have 7 points. This one's critical to the standings. Rook endgame. Black 1 on time. Okay, Duda.
Duda 1?
Yep, rocketing up the standings. 8 out of 10. We got a lot of people on 8. Huh. What does that mean?
4 on 8. How many rounds left? 4 rounds and 3... 11. Yeah, 11 would probably might be high then.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 10 and a half.
Maybe 10 and a half, yeah. Which is my first choice was 10.
Yeah, what do you think, Chad? Because if the tournament ended right now, we'd actually have a very elegant finish where we'd have everybody with 8 points and up would make it in.
Right? Either way,
we'd have Fedosseyev. Woo, there you go.
Man. He's qualifying right now. If it stopped, right? We still have games
if
left.
He stopped right now, it would be Fedosseyev, Grischuk, Naroditsky, Duda, Bogdan, Bach, Dubov, and of course, Salem.
Misha Nick won. Oh, that was Misha Nick. Oh, he won. Nice. Nick lost. I mean, won that game.
Aha! Mishanik would join as well as Serrano. We saw him in yesterday's knockout. He's saying, I want back in that.
Oh, he's winning! Oh my goodness! Jeffrey winning! How did he blunder?
How?
You blunder so hard, man. Get this. Oh yeah, I'll be done for the day. This is one of those punch the computer days.
Oh
wow!
No.
Look at this. No, bro, you have one job. How on earth do you play this move? He just gave that to him.
I have a question. If we played Rook C3, would it even be losing?
That's a
I don't even know if it'd be. That might be the only losing move because Rook C3. Maybe we draw that. I don't know. I probably not. We probably lose that also. But you know, Rook B2, Bishop C3. Oh no.
Oh man, that's gotta crazy.
That maybe a mouselet. Maybe he meant to go Rook A2.
Yeah, that was terrible. Rook A2 was Rook B2 was terrible.
Was
maybe
he
meant to go Rook A2, right? Maybe he meant Rook A2.
That could have been a slip up.
Maybe he meant to go.
That's why you got to get precise
with your mouse
handling.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And here we have a draw. King versus king, playing it out to the bitter end. Love to see it.
Done. And who else is next?
And I think Jackie 72.
This one should be a draw.
This is why the game's. This one's gonna last it out though. I don't know how close they are to 50 moves.
111 right now.
But when did they get to this end game? That's the question. How far back do we have to go? Is this the last game? It looks like there was one other game.
It's a draw. Should be perfect.
It was a draw by the 50 move rule. God bless the 50 move rule.
Yes, bro. We'll be here all day. I promise you.
Shout out.
We'll be here all day long. All day long.
For making this all possible.
Naroditsky.
Yeah, he's playing against Salem AR right now.
Let's check that game for sure. That game for sure, bro. Come on, Nero. Okay, he's there. You have to think about it real quick. London? This is a Joe Baba then. This is the only London we play. We don't play regular London system. What is he doing? He thinking. E3? Is he going to play Joe Baba? No, he's not. I'm baffled here. He never plays this. This is like a new thing. I've never seen him do this. We are a Joe Baba London fan. Yeah.
What's he thinking here?
He just wanted to play regular London there. In fact, accelerated London is what they call it with the pawn on C4. Interesting. Accelerated London. Pawn takes, knight C3, you castle, you play rook E1. It's a very easy game. A very easy, risk-free game. On the other hand, Salem is King's Indian aficionado, just like Danya is. Right. Both of them King's Indian players. Very ferocious from Salem. Knight to D2, hitting E4. Yeah, this is ferocious play. F3 is going to break everything up. Sort of a reverse French in a way. But the bishop's outside the pawn chain. So this is actually really nice for white. And you play F3 at some point. Precision is a double-edged sword. For sure. Absolutely.
Good point.
More English-like. B4, B5. G5 with G4 intentions. H5 at some point, but you do have to watch for bishop H5. So Queen E8 first. Queen E8 first.
Juros, with how many rounds does this go? It's 14 rounds. So we're in round 11 of 14. So it's getting very heated at the top. Only 8 advance. And right now it would be 9 players with 8 points or more. So we're kind of thinking maybe 10.5, 11 is what's going to get you there. So Salem, very good shape if he draws just a couple games.
That's it. And at the bottom half, Misha, Nick, Artemiev, you got Chess Panda. Jeffrey's close, especially after that win.
We counted him out. Sorry, Jeffrey. We should never count out JX.
Never count out Jeff.
You never know when your opponent's just going to play rook b2, mouse flip. They meant to play rook a2, but there you go. You're waiting for that moment.
We're going to take every one of those all the way. Did we win? Yep, we won. Doesn't matter how. We got the dub, and we're going to try to qualify.
Nobody's going to remember how you won later, right?
Right, exactly. They don't remember that. They don't care about none of that. I won. Exactly right. In this game here, black to move. H5 was definitely tempting. But we do have the queenside pressure. I think a lot of times in King's Indian, and this is definitely correct, if you do not have this attack moving quick enough, white's attack a lot of times is faster than it seems. C5 happens very quickly. Knights come to C4, or a bishop goes to C4 very fast. And your queenside is gone. The Compensation is you attacking the king, but you need to do it fast. 6, engine doesn't like. That is Serrano, correct. Lexi Serrano.
The cat's on my keyboard. Hey guys, that's right. Oh, we got some shout out to the cat. Who do you think is gonna win, little lady? Who's your pick?
Cat Jam, baby, Cat Jam.
He says anybody with a cat. Which of these top players have cats? Like, I need to know.
Very beautiful. Board. Salem is debating probably D5 here. The elephant is Chuck Norris. What a fractal going on. Cat Jam. All through the chat.
Somebody saying they want a cat. Rescue a cat. There's a lot of cats that need to be rescued, guys.
You know, teach them chess, you know?
Yeah. Wesley, of course, has a cat.
Yeah,
yes.
Wesley cat. Probably the world champ in cat world. On takes. 5-5.
All right, nice. Danya Naroditsky, can he make use of the space? I'm feeling it here.
I like it. I definitely like it as well. C takes D4 is kind of annoying for us, but maybe we have a knight B5. We also have a knight D5 as well. We also have take on G5.
In between, I like it.
Yeah, a little in between here.
But if we take on G5 right now, then take on C3, what happens when all the marbles are tossed?
Takes. There's takes, he takes to rook. So he went with knight B5, which is definitely a huge option. It's D4. We also have E5, F5.
And now, if you take something on F4, taking it with a pawn is the choice. Cats are the best, says Sadie X Coffee Books. Zane Yun says, I have a cute cat too. Love rescue cats. Yeah, beautiful.
You kids.
What's the best chess cat name, guys?
That's a great one. In fact, yeah.
Capablanca, I think, is a great cat. Catablanca.
Yeah. Great cat names. Go, chat. Cat names, go. Now he'd be the top player. That's right. All right. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, C5 followed by bishop C4. Bang. Look at Danya trying to get up to 9 points here. Sacking exchange, but how many pawns does Black have for this? It seems like Black has a lot of pawns, right?
This is ugly. I mean, Danya got a vicious attack here right now. This is vicious. Knight D6. I mean, you could bring everything to the party. I can go E6 in here. Probably just taking though, but Knight D6 I like, but then Bishop E6 I didn't like. Yeah.
But we don't have to take until we decide we want to, right?
Correct.
There. Queen, worst defender against that passed pawn. E6 and takes on C5 coming.
Bishop wins a piece immediately in H5.
Oh, there it is. That's right. He might resign here.
Immediately.
Beautifully done.
GG, get him off the board. Poof. Tactics. Better be doing them every day.
9 points.
Better be doing them every day.
Knocking off the tournament dominator here is Danya. But let's wait till it's actually over, right?
That's
you never know in these tournaments.
You never know the slips.
Let's see how it goes.
Right. That's a great one. James Caddy. Oh my goodness, Pumpkin. That was great. James Caddy. That was
You gotta get that cat, James.
Gotta get the cat. Gotta get the cat now. Rick takes. It's over, right? Can we just get a resignation? There it is. Got a little code on the screen there. Nice. Okay.
Well done to Danya.
Right.
Beautiful.
Great job, Danya. Great job. Where does that put him? Third place? Or fourth now after Bogdan's win.
And what about Bach? Bach's currently playing against Chess Panda, so Yu Yang Yi, and Bach's down to 2 seconds. Right. So perilous. But what about his position? I mean, it looks like even material, but that pawn on A6 is fearsome.
Very fearsome. Kata Kamsky. That is good. Kata Kamsky.
Yeah, very good.
Catalin. Oh, man. The chat on fire. Catalin. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Before you name any pet or child, you got to come on to this Chess TV chat because, you got to make sure you consider all the options, all the good options they're offering.
Right. The chat will always give you great options.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. I got to say, I like this position for white, but the computer evaluates it as equal because I guess they're saying that black is able to create enough counterplay with the king and the rook and the knight to stop these beautiful pawns. Well, now we get to snap one off.
We might be. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Okay, you better take. He's just trying to not the flag. He's just trying not to flag. I get it.
Because if you tried to queen your pawn, sure, you would have done that. But by that point, black would have. What's going on?
Oh my goodness! How, bro? Chess is so hard. You know, chess is so hard sometimes. Oh my goodness!
Black still might lose. Oh dear.
Just when you think you had it in the bag.
Had the draw in the bag.
Just when you think you had it, bro.
Oh no. We're losing now because of rook g8.
Just one of those flip the board, flip the whole table in front of you, knock everything over, you know.
Oh, but beat the queen. Oh no, what happened here? Poor Bach. As this means that he is very much on the bubble of qualifying, right?
Yeah, that put him at 9th.
This is no longer going to be easy. Chess hurts. Oof.
And Jeffrey passed him. Jeffrey's at 8. Jeffrey's right. Just made it, but there is still time left. Lots of games.
Katarina Lagno.
Katarina Lagno.
Yeah. Love it.
Katarina. Good stuff, chat, with the cat jokes today. I love it.
Although I have to say, James, it's like, do you really want to put, like, say you were naming a child and you said, like, humany, right? It's like you're putting the cat in the cat's name.
Oh, so. That's great.
But we know it's a cat.
We know it's human. That's funny. If it's 11, then Bach needs 3 out of 3.
I don't think he needs 3 out of 3. I don't think so. I think we were saying that 11 is like a clear thing, whereas, maybe 10.5 might be a tiebreak issue, where the person on higher tiebreaks makes it in. That's what I think. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think, Pat?
We got to predict. We got to look ahead here. We're chess players, so we should be good at that.
Right.
We got to look 3 rounds ahead. Can we look 3 rounds ahead?
You got this, chat. Easy. Okay, this is round 12 coming up. 9 out of 11 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players having 9 out of 11. See the bottom half there? I'm actually going to start with Bach. Bach is in 9th. We're going to start right there. Round 12 is in the books. Starting, sorry. Round 12 is starting. Bach going with E5.
Double king pong, Fedosea. We're going to maybe see another Roy Lopez. Nope, it'll be an Italian game. Ciao.
Italian game. Very, very quiet is what they'll call it, the quiet game, but really it doesn't be that, it's not that quiet at all. H6, I like this. If castles, you have an early G5 for aggressive moves, if you like. So we're just kind of waiting to see who castles first.
Very quiet. That's like the Amtrak quiet car. Get on it. Somebody starts screaming into their cell phone.
Literally screaming. Bro, why are you screaming in your cell phone?
Pumpkin the Cat says Anna Miauzovic. Okay, that's really good.
That's pretty good.
That's the winner. Come on, Miauzovic.
Yeah. Gary Katz.
Miauzovic.
Miauzovic. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's very good.
Like it, chat.
Ooh, what's going on here? Knight E7 looking to play to G6, and then we can capture that F4 square.
Yep. Knight G6 and also D5. Maybe play Knight G6 first to cover the E5 pawn before we play D5, but you could also play D5 right now. Let him take on E5, we take E4, we trade the queens, and we take on E4 that way. But he chose the Knight G6 route, and now D5 can be played at the right moment. Maybe right now, or he plays C6, B5. There we go, D5 play. Nice move. Engine didn't like it as much, but as a human, practical standpoint and understanding the structure, D5 is definitely correct. Bishop C2. Interesting. He wants to play D4? What are you doing? B5 back.
Bishop's here for white, but B5 maybe to play. Let's see, C6.
That's correct.
Bolster the center in both hands.
That's exactly what he wanted. Wow, he really wanted D4. That's interesting. I didn't think he really wanted that, but he did. We called it out, but he definitely wanted D4. Wow. Wow. Okay, a little calculation here. Maybe we just take. Whoa. If I take, there's E5. Yes, you just take it. He's gonna do the same. With the pawn. I don't like this. We play, like, what do I do? This knight is misplaced. If I move, you take on G6.
Why? Because you're afraid of like Knight D4 and F3.
Yeah.
But okay, Queen E2 has been played. Rook E8 just kind of trying to keep active. So if you move that knight, don't forget the E pawn is falling. So we're trying to line up against the E pawn.
F5. Oh, bishop f5. Oh, knight d4. But rook e5? Hold on. This stuff. We don't have to do it yet. I like this move. Queen c7. We don't have to do it yet. Engine hated that move. +1 instantly. Knight d4. 3, but yeah, f3. Dang.
Thought that for a while, James.
Yeah, this was
But
already
okay, we
here.
have the c5 square.
Yeah, we do have the c5 square. We have to like.
But we
this
can't
is a
take on
concession.
e5. That's a problem.
Huge concession. We have to move the bishop. Bishop c8. Ugh, it's an ugly move. d7. Knight g3. Queen f2. Rook e5. Queen g3 doesn't work. Rook takes queen e1. Okay, it doesn't work. Keep calculating. Finding better moves.
Going into a think now. There's not many you can take in a 3-minute game, but this is it for him. Dangerous scenario is we can't take on e5. You're lining up to play maybe f3 and f4, and our position is going to be really bad.
It's going to be really ugly. It's really tight to play this, to be honest. It's really tight, really tight. Bishop d7. Let me see what the engine thinks here. Bishop d7, yeah, top move. Bishop c8 is number 2, and c5, and nobody is playing c5 in this position. But bishop d7 was definitely a move. I do like bishop d7. But bishop c8, that's ridiculous. It's undeveloping the piece. Bishop d7 makes the most sense.
But poor Bach has been thinking like a minute in this position, guys. That does not happen often. It means that he was planning. I think he missed this move. He thought he could take on e5, and now he's just thinking, what can I do to stay in the game, to not get squashed? He did come up with bishop d7.
Goes with bishop d7, right? But he spent a lot of time on this move. So much move. I mean, it's just, you just had to play it quickly. f3 played. Now we got to move the knight. I mean, we have to do what we have to do, not what we want to do. The position is a knight. It calls for us to do what we have to do here. Maybe knight g3, h5? This is an ugly situation. Knight c5. He went c5. Come on, we got to move, Bach. Got to move. Got to move. Knight back to e4. Yes. He'll just take this. It's a pawn. What do we do? That's just a pawn, bro.
Good. That's exactly what he did. Well, he's playing c5 and bishop c6.
Okay.
You know, trying to get a little bit of counterplay. Maybe knight coming to h4.
Okay, some counterplay.
Could get a little fun.
Took that ball off the board real fast.
Okay, well, there we lost our light spread, but we couldn't let that knight on f5 stand, so I get it. So queen c6, queen g2 wins a pawn.
Queen g2. Queen g2. Queen g2, what a move. Queen g2, knight h4. Nobody's looking at that one. That's not one you're looking at
I'm always looking. You told me the name for it the other day.
Right.
The okie doke.
The okie doke.
Ever since then.
Hit him with the little okie doke.
How can I miss an okie doke now that I know that term, you know?
Right, yeah, that's a little okie doke. But I think we get okie doke back with bishop c5 after that whole line, but that was a nice tactic there. Very nice find. King a7, whoa. I mean, engine just going nuts here. f5. Yeah, we don't have, look at this knight on h8, my guy. Rough, man. Down time, down position. Doesn't look good for the big fella. Doesn't look good.
Does it? Well, wait, big fish or no? You meant Benjamin Bach.
The big fella.
But
yeah, don't look good. Look at this knight. What is this piece? Look at this knight.
Oof. Yeah, that is an unenviable knight indeed.
Danya in trouble versus Duda. Yeah, let's go over there. Where's Danya? He's in third. Okay, we'll take a look at him.
He's got a little, he's
this
got
one's
a little
over.
bit more
Bishop
leeway
f6.
here.
We don't even put this on the screen no more. Let's just
gorgeous.
get that off the screen.
Queen g7. Oh, queen g7 was a threat.
Oh, queen g7 too. Yeah, he could have taken with the queen just for the memes.
That's pretty.
And Danya going down here. Oh, Trumpowski. Weirdly enough, Duda is like probably the strongest player that plays the Trumpowski. Only in fast time controls, rapid and blitz. But man, he has a very good record with the Trumpowski. And it's annoying. It's really annoying to face.
Another knight. Wait, this is a different game with a knight on h8. What's going on?
What is this?
What?
Don't try this at home, chat. Don't try this at home. There's a knight on h8, 2 back-to-back games.
We got some knights here that are not in the mood to have conversation at the cocktail party. They're like, I'm going straight to the corner by the punch bowl.
Yeah, right.
Leave me alone.
Here. Don't talk to me. I won't be here at all, guys. Knight on h8 in both games.
Yeah, it's not good because that bishop. Here's the thing: why is the bishop better than the knight on h8? Well, it's also just beautiful that the bishop is defending and attacking, right? So it's defending against you making a queen, And it's also helping us with our goals. And that gives Duda the win. But Daniel Naroditsky is still swinging at a chance for that spot because
100%.
we've got 2 more rounds left and he's got 9 points. Maybe needs 1.5, possibly even 1 if his tie breaks are good enough.
It could be right. And of course, we have a player still at the bottom trying to take that spot away from him. As we see here, Deles, which is Dubov, playing Artemiev. And he's losing, in fact. Artemiev looks like he's going to grab this one. And
Titanic matchup, but Artemiev gets it down and inching his rating up to 3,100. Woo!
Ooh, shout out to Big Sam. Look at that. Big Sam Sabian coming fresh off the CGC.
Nice.
It's a draw.
Got a draw here. It's Grischuk. Good. Fair play there.
Fair play there. Rasmus. This looks like a draw. Should be a draw. We always say should be because in this time format, rooks be hanging and like all kind of stuff crazy that is not supposed to happen happens. But I mean, with the increment, I don't think this is going to be anything sort of a draw.
Yeah, we've got any other games that might determine the standings here.
Perfect.
Well, it looks like most of the top standings are set right now, James, and it looks like the magic number is 9.5 right now. So 9.5, if the tournament were to end, would get you in for sure. It's those 9-pointers that are a bit on the bubble where, you know, depending on the tie breaks, they might get in, they might not. You know what I think that means? I think that since a lot of these guys are going to be playing each other, 10.5, I think will get you in. But will 10, maybe only a chosen few who have good tie breaks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, only a chosen few. Are you the chosen one, right? And you have to make sure, if tie breaks say so, to make it to the knockout portion. This is very, very strict format. And only the best, the top 8 are going. Tie break or not.
That's 8. Right. Then they get to play with the likes of Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen's going to be playing there. Nakamura.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You got the young Indian players. Arjun, Eric Geisy is there. Gukesh. You have a Nihal fresh off CGC second place winner. $100,000. He's playing as well. Lots of strong players there. Where could be forecheck? Oh, that would have lost. Takes, and push. But this is a secured draw in the back.
There it is. Tormaz, Daniel Friedman. Yep. He's made that draw. And it looks like we're off to 2 more rounds. We're going to take a quick break, but shout out to all your great cat names. We got Kat Sparrow. We got James Catney. We've got
Katarina Lagno, right? Oh,
Magnus Carlsen. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's been great, Chad.
Oh, there was a good one. Pertrosian.
Wow, Chad. How did you come up with this? Y'all are so great. Of
Geniuses.
course, we need more of that when we come back from the break, chat. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few.
Hello, everyone. It's Jen Shahadi, and I'm here with James Canty covering the Speed Chess Champs. Our format is seeding 8 players into the knockout tomorrow to determine the qualifier for the main event of the Speed Chess Championships, which will include Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura and 100K in prizes. We got 2 rounds left. Let's see who's going to make it, James.
That's right. 2 rounds left. Let's see who's up. We can get up on the screen here. In fact, let's go to the bottom half. Let's see who needs to qualify, who's still looking to qualify here. Let's go to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is actually one of my favorites. So see if he can pull through in these last 2 games to qualify.
What's your favorite thing about Jeffrey?
Well, of course, his precision, I think, in very low time controls. I also like how solid his games are. He also won the World Open. I don't remember. I think this was 2019. Yeah, 2019 World Open, and I spent some time with him there. Pretty cool hanging out with him. So down to earth person. Now he's a streamer. People don't know this, but I mean, if you don't know, you should know. Jeffrey's a huge streamer now. What I mean by that, he streams every day, long hours. He likes to ask many questions. I've been a guest over there hanging out with him before. So shout out to Jeffrey, guys.
Cool guy indeed. When you said precision, I thought you were going to say personality. You know, I was like, oh, maybe it's both precision and personality. They go together, right?
They go together, right? They go together. Chef Jeff, it is.
Now, how's his personality of his position here? I think that it seems pretty balanced, right? I mean, there's a lot of symmetry. No bishops left on the board.
This was actually a French exchange, which Jeffrey is a French defense player. He actually has played this against Hans, in fact, in the U.S. Championship, which that ended in a draw. But this is definitely a favorite of Jeffrey here. He has a pretty nice position, lots of space. It reminds you of a Carlsbad position where Black just moved all their pawns up in the Carlsbad. But here it actually looks really good. I mean, symmetrical pawns are better, more space for Black. I think Black's a favorite here. White, even though the engine likes.
He's playing here against Jose Eduardo Martinez, Cantara of Lima. I got a lot of his names in there. He's a grandmaster from Mexico. Over 3,000 in a streamer as well. So,
that's right.
Yeah, guys, make sure you follow all of these guys.
The streamer. In fact, Hayasum actually is this is the highest rated person I beat on Chesscom. So I'm always happy when I see him. I'm like, oh, I beat him one time. Of course, we only played one game, but that was it. But I was able to take him down, and I was very happy about that. Very, very strong. He's from Peru, correct? Absolutely beast. Him and who's the buddy of his? Another strong Renato. You guys know who that is. If you don't know who Renato, you should know. Renato is just as strong, just doesn't have the title yet. He's still working on it, obviously. Very, very strong. Renato is another one.
Plays for Peru, right? Yeah, I see his flag right now is Mexico. Maybe that means he's in Mexico right now.
Yeah, I think he switched because he's definitely Peru. Definitely
yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. I've heard great things about Mexico City. Lots of great things going on there. So maybe there's some tournament there.
Lots of chess players, lots of perks, I think. I've known a lot of Mexican players. By the way, look at the eval bar. Go nuts here. Is it just, I don't know what it is, actually. 95? That doesn't seem right. 95, maybe H4? Wow. Rook G8, I mean, Jeffrey's on the back foot here for sure. Wow, look at this. Man, there has to be some wicked attack with like Rook E6 and Knight G5. Something is there. Yep, I figured. But it's not now. It immediately went away. But it's not now. It's not now. Let me see what it was because the advantage is gone. I'm curious. It was H5. It's H5. It's crushing H5.
Cool checkmate there, indeed. I mean, just a nice little, how do you call that? That corridor checkmate with the queen on H5. I like that.
I don't know that one, actually. I do remember, I mean, I know not all the mate names, obviously, but Bonin's mate and Anastasia's mate and all these other ones. But that one, familiar with? Corridor mate. I think that is it with the knight and the rook in the corner. Now Black's winning.
Oh,
what?
Why?
About to see right now. Let's see. Tactics.
Rookie one check and queen C7 doesn't seem to do much.
Right. So where's the kill shot here? H5 doesn't work. Oh,
Rook E4. That might just be it.
Very simple. Rook F4 after queen F3. Right. I just want a piece.
Rook F4, of course. Yeah, Rook F4. Wow.
I just want a piece.
Out of nowhere, the heavies just come into the game.
Man.
Wow. I mean, see, that's the thing about those rook moves to the side, though, that sometimes they leave your guys bereft of defense, right? Usually it's your back rank, but here, I think that's why it's hard to see this, James, because it's like normally you're looking at the checks, rook E1. But what I like to tell my students is that attacking the queen is like a check. In fact, they used to have a word for that in old chess. It was called like en garde.
Okay.
The French version of that, en garde. So
Right.
that was like you were supposed to say check when you attacked your opponent's queen.
Wow.
Like, watch out.
That's history, chat.
Watch
Did
out,
anybody
your
know
lady.
that? Anybody know that, chat? Wow, that's new. Never even knew that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Now, what also is cool here is Jeffrey, this is another game that is basically gifted to Jeffrey. He had another game too as well. So sometimes, a lot of times, luck actually is in your favor. Like this was like the engine was like +5. Now it's -5. Now it's -5. What a move, bro. Is there a mate or something? I don't believe this. Yeah, you just take the queen and rook h4. He was trying to get crafty. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there, just a queen for a rook. But I guess he'll probably play on. And we've seen crazy turnarounds in this tournament, but this isn't going to be one of them because he's actually Black is about to pick off all those pawns as well.
Well, I'm going to get another one.
So you'll have 9.5. I did notice that Jeffrey's tiebreaks were pretty good. So I do think if he has 10.5, he's probably going to make it in. In fact, we had said that, right? That it was the 10 pointers that may or may not make it in.
Yeah, 10.5, right? If they make it in or not, right, is what we want to see. Looks like they might here. This is just easy game for Jeffrey here. Johnson's just not ready to go down yet, which is totally understandable. Fought a game here, knew he was winning, messed it up. 5, everything's hanging. Get another queen, why not? For kicks and giggles here.
Yasser Fangirl asks, how many rounds are there? There are 14s. We have 2 more. I mean, just 1 more after this one, rather. I saw Yasser Fangirl 68 as well. How many Yasser Fangirls are there in the chat?
That's a lot of them, huh? Man. Where's that guy?
Where's Yasser Fangirl number 1 through 67?
Yasser is that guy.
All right. Nice win. Great win by JX.
Where's that?
Just a good reminder. You got to look at all the aggressive moves, not just the checks, but also the queen checks. En garde. Duda here. Polish fighter, 3,000 with 10 points already. May have already qualified.
That is correct.
So perhaps this loss, he's getting smashed here. But maybe this loss won't matter to him.
Also, Nerditsky is qualified so far. He's in 4th. Both of my picks, Jeffrey, and we're missing Bach. Where's Bach? Bach is the only one.
Oh, I don't want you to have to scroll down. 14.
Yeah, 14.
Not too bad.
We'll check him out. We'll check him out in the last round. That could be. He's far down though. That's far down.
I don't know. Those tie breaks are okay, but not amazing. It's gonna be a tight one, I'd say, if he wins that last game, 10 points. Is this it?
Games left.
Round 14 yet? No, we still got
games left. We still got games left. Yep. They got some games. Got some games here.
Who isn't a Yasser fangirl, says Flask Kill Ya. Good question.
Right.
Zapachi says, come on, Bach. Yes, we'll be watching that.
Okay, look at this.
We'll be watching. Ooh, all right.
Wait, is it? It's white to move. So what he was thinking. He's figuring out how to do it. Okay. Right here. So
they found that on the chess.com drills, right?
Yeah, it's on drills. Yeah, he went here. Yep. Knight in. But he needs to go and make him go this way, right? It's knight here. He's taking his time. Maybe he's like trolling.
No, I don't think so. I mean, why not just make sure you remember he's got extra time. He's got 24 seconds left. Let's see, what do we have?
Yeah, but he's letting him out. He's letting him out.
Yeah, we got to get into that light squared, right? You got to get into the corner over on A8.
Here or here. That's it. You can't. It's hard to mate them in these corners. It's like possible, but it's very hard.
Oh no! Did he let him out?
Kinda, but okay. Now, oh, he's in this corner now. Oh, this is gonna be forever.
He's got to drive him back in. Knight G6 earlier, says double Jared.
Dang, durability is a 2600 GM at least. Crazy. It's crazy, right? That's like crazy. Tell you, hey, look, chat. Okay, he's trying. He's trying. Trying here. Wrong corner.
Katie Learn says, my palms would be sweating so badly, and I would definitely not checkmate in 50 moves. LOL. Shout out to Katie Learns, who's got a really nice YouTube channel. I love it.
Finally, we have it. He has it now. He got him.
Oh, he's got it.
He got him now. He knows it. There we go. Yeah, he got the method.
But does he have the moves? How many moves?
Yeah, to bring the bishop here. Yeah, very good.
Bishop D3 is the key move. So it looks like you're letting the king out.
Oh, zeros. He doesn't have enough
Oh
time.
no, not enough time.
He doesn't have enough
Oh
time. The engine went
no,
to 0. Oh no. He's
I
so
didn't realize
close. He's like
how
so
many
close, bro. Oh
how
man.
many. I wonder how many moves he has here. Why the
Yeah, this
it,
knight is
mu-
misplaced now.
it must have been the trade coming on move like 60 or something.
Okay.
Ah,
Bring the
it's
knight
gonna be
in.
50 moves. He's gonna be 50 moved out. Oops.
50 move rule. Wow.
All right, guys. What does that assign?
You know what he
Everybody
about to
do their
do?
endgame
That's
drills
right.
after
He probably gonna
this.
be hammering this all day for the next 24 hours. Just hitting bishop and knight mates. It's a drill on Chesscom, guys, for this, by the way.
There is, yeah. This is a good one.
A drill.
A lot of people in the chat saying ouchie. But yeah, that's gonna happen in a blitz game. It's gonna happen.
Jeffrey, I'm gonna watch Jeffrey. It's between Jeffrey and Bach. I think they're both good
Who
choices.
are they playing?
I'm gonna check Bach because Bach could win and actually qualify, but Jeffrey can too. Jeffrey's in 9th and Bach is in 11th, I think. He's in 11th.
All right. So yeah, let's take a look at the openings. Chat, do you got a favorite? Who do you want to watch? You want to watch Jeffrey? You want to watch Bach?
What we got?
Such a shame, says Farah Miraz.
Yeah, it happens. 2600 GM too.
Jeffrey, Jeffrey. I see what they're saying because there is a chance that Bach wins and doesn't get in anyway.
That's true. But by
so
the way,
that would be a little bit anticlimactic. Oh, but look at this. He's already playing great.
He missed it.
There was knight f3 and d5.
What? Yeah, knight d5. Right. Oh, he's blundered a piece, chat.
Oh,
blundered
just d5 and piece. d4.
Oh man, he blundered the whole piece so quick, and he just didn't even do it. Didn't even do it. Tough. That's tough. Danya drew. Okay, Danya. Yeah, Danya's qualified. Look at that. Let's go. My guy. I think Danya's gonna qualify here. There are some 9.5s that could win. So wait a second. Maybe. Well, yeah, his tie breaks are high. He's at 78.
That's a tough one that he missed the d5 and d4. Always got to look at the forcing moves, guys. Right, but yes, so what are you thinking? What are you thinking, James? He might get in if he wins this, but maybe not.
Let me see his tie breaks. His tie breaks are at 70. He has very nice tie breaks. A win, he'd be at 10. It's close. It's very close. It's tough to call. It's tough to call because there are people that could win their games as well. It's tough to call. I'm gonna be honest. Very tough to call.
Yeah, because some of these guys have played each other already, so they're playing against weaker, weaker. It's hard to say weaker in this event, but they're playing against people with fewer points.
Right.
So if both of them win, like for instance, Jeffrey and Grischuk, if both win, they could both be unbeatable for Bach. So destiny may not be 100% in his hands, but you got to do with what you're given. So how's JX doing?
Yeah, chat says, can we check in on Jeffrey? 100%. Actually, that's correct. Let's go see what JX is doing, how he's doing. All right, and Jeffrey is definitely a position that is double-edged. You can play for both sides. I actually like white, but engine slightly likes black. Looks like a Sicilian, and it was. Okay. Jeffrey played f4 here. I like it. Trying to open up shop here, maybe taking on a5. Well, everything about to be sacked here on b3. Need to get rid of that for sure.
Well, not after knight e6. Now we just see a queen trade and knight a4, and Jeffrey's up a pawn here.
Oh yeah, about to take a pawn. Give me another one.
Yeah,
thank you.
Let's do it.
Bishop f6, almost mating, but almost is not mate. That's a good move. Bishop h6.
A little in between move here with rook g8. I don't think takes on d6 does it because rook takes g3, d7, king d8.
Right.
You're kind of covering all the good squares. Rook d4,
That's a good move.
Which is
active.
Yeah, very good move. Stopping us from just winning another one.
Boom. Can I take this too? Can I just like take all your stuff or no?
Take h6. I think maybe there's rook g1 might be a little annoying. Rook d6, rook e1. Well, maybe.
Me too. Off the way.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that could have been a move. Well, that is what's happening. Bishop f4.
Yep.
We see this on the board. Rook h1 to stop rook g1. Rook g2, getting that activity.
Very active piece. A very active move. c3. Really don't want to play this move, but I really don't want him to take either. What do I do about that? Maybe hit him with a little f1 first. No, he can still take on c2. Great move. You checked him first just to see where he goes. I mean, maybe I check him again just to see where you go. A little tickle. A little tickle.
I like it.
And then where? King D7.
Where are they going to go? Because King E6 allows me to jump in with C5 check.
Oh man, they just gave this to me, right? That's what I mean. Now you can't take.
Don't do Bishop C3. No Bishop C3
Yeah,
though.
but
Then there's
Bishop
Rook
E5,
G1.
right? Oh yeah, Rook G1, Bishop E5. Oh,
Bishop
C1. Right, Bishop
yeah,
C1.
Bishop C1.
Yikes.
And that would actually lose.
Right.
Oh, don't allow that.
Knight
Thank
C2.
God he didn't do that.
It's ugly.
Knight takes C2.
It's
okay.
Ugly. Not cool.
Wait, you think this is ugly for white?
I just don't like the pressure down here. It's hard to make
There's a lot of counterplay.
Make progress.
But he did snap off the C pawn. So that's good. Oh, Bishop D6 check. King takes E4. Rook C4.
Rook C4.
We win.
Big up piece. Let's see where this put Jeffrey though.
Jeffrey is going to qualify, guys. I mean, you win the piece. Free piece. I'll take it. There it is. An extra bishop in the game and a pawn for the road.
Come on, Jeff. Now we just got to close out.
He's got this one.
Beautiful. F4. Rook F4 anyway. And G6. Knight D3. You just push. Push again. No threats. This is a resign. This is a resign moment. Right.
Nice. People are congratulating him here. He's going to be in the playoff tomorrow. That's right.
Team Jeffrey.
Who else is going to be, though?
Down here, too.
Take a look. Who else is going to be in? Because we do have a few more games still underway that might be very relevant. Polish Fighter is got 10 points. That could be on the bubble. So we might want to take a look in at his game. He's playing against Bogdan Diak.
Right. Jeffrey is going. He's going to make it. Bogdan, yeah, this is a huge game for both of them. When you lose, you could be knocked out. Maybe it's possible. That's very possible.
Oh yeah, maybe
you could be knocked out. Whoever loses,
definitely. This game. No, Bogdan has some really good tie breaks. He might make it in, but I don't think so.
He does have great tie breaks. In fact, Polish Fighter as well, 76.25 great tie breaks.
They should both. It's a draw. It's good for both of them. But of course, the sportsmanship here is paramount, and they're not playing for a draw just because they know it could be advantageous for their tournament standings. They said, "Let's just play the game out."
Right, just play it out,
That's
bro.
What we're here to do.
No, you resign. No, bro, you resign, bro. No, you resign. C4, there it is.
Oh, nice one. Very good move there.
C5.
That's what I love about Blitz chess. You know, you don't see any kind of that calculation. They just play the game. I love it. B5, B6. Okay.
Easy work here.
All right, but this is going to be too easy for Duda. He's got this one.
Duda?
He's going to get this.
How do we finish this, though? Knight B4, but he's going to sack everything. If I push, he takes the bishop. Maybe we do it anyway, though. I think we can get away with it. The knight B4, he's going to sack everything. Knight C6 and, B7. Oh, my goodness. That was gross. B7 was the move I missed here. B7, beautiful play. I can just take the bishop, I think, right? He just queened. Check, as long as I'm not getting mated. Good to go. Resignation. And that moves him up to third. Whoa.
Nice. He's in. Dennis, by the way, Denis Lazovic is looking very hot at this point against Yu Yang-yi, who was crushing earlier, but unfortunately it looks like he's going to be outside of the party. Because look at this, 2 pawns and the knight for Lazovic versus just the bishop and pawn. No, he's got this in the bag, I think. He was in qualifier yesterday, right? And he lost in the first round, but now he's going to get another chance, I think. Let's keep an eye on the standings.
Oh man, I put him right at 8. Right at 8. But there's a lot of players left, though. I don't think he's going to be able to. Well, shoot, maybe there's not a lot of games left. That might be it.
No, I think that's all the relevant games.
Right, all the relevant ones. He might have qualified once again.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Man. I think that's it. We've got, and who said it was 10.5 that was going to get in for sure? Somebody in chat said that. But you guys are right.
Yeah, 10.5, right at the dot. 10.5, and that was my first choice. And then I changed it to 11 because there was more players. So I made a good point.
But let's read them off. Who got in?
Salem, AR. Sib Elephant, which is Artemiev. Duda, which is Polish Fighter. Dubov. Daniel Naroditsky. Let's go, Danya. We got Grischuk in there. Jeffrey X. Let's go, Jeff. Chef Jeff. And Din Laz.
Nice. So So the first pairings are going to be, it looks like it'll be Jeffrey versus Artemiev, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably I think it's Duda versus Grischuk and Danya versus Dubov. Oh, that's going to be
I mean, great.
extremely
I mean,
juicy
great.
pairings, guys. You're going to
Yeah.
love it.
And Bach is man, so close.
Ah,
He was in
10th
10th.
place.
Yep. 2 away.
So we were right. He did win the game. Whoever in chat said we should move over to JX was absolutely correct, because even though Benjamin did get the job done, he did what he's supposed to do, but it still wasn't enough. That's always painful, isn't it, James? You
That
do what you're
is.
supposed to do, and you still
It is.
left in the waiting room.
I mean, that's what happened with as we didn't see Min play because of that reason. I mean, Min made it all the way and he didn't play today, and then they said he just wasn't feeling it, which is understandable. We definitely got to send him some energy today if we see him streaming tonight, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, definitely difficult. Did everything he could do, and didn't make it. He didn't play today.
But this was another great day, James. I had a blast as always.
Absolutely.
And it looks like they're saying different tie breaks here because all the games weren't finished.
Right.
So I think we were wrong about the pairings because the games weren't finished. So it's actually Artemiev who's first on tie break, meaning that he'll probably be the one to play Denlaz in the first round. Okay. So it's a little different than what we thought.
Salem and Jeffrey,
Okay.
Polish fighter, Grischuk, yep. And it looks like Daniel Nardisky and Dubov matching it out. That's going to be nice. This was amazing, Jen. It was a great time, as always. And we got great chess. Learned a lot today. And now we got our 8 people making it to the knockout.
And quite an awesome 8. James, it was amazing. Thank you so much to the chat to the cat chat for your amazing inspiration from the board to the jokes. You've been great, both on Twitch TV chats and of course on your own channel, GM Candy. Go ahead and give everyone a follow here who was involved in both the games and of course James. It was a blast.
Always been a blast.
Amazing how good the chess is at 3 minutes. It's like I'm in awe. You know what really stands out to me, James? A game that I want to take another look at, though, is that Christopher Yu game. Even though he did not finish in the top 8, that game that he played, I believe it was against Duda.
Yeah.
It was a masterpiece.
Yeah. That game there was actually, I mean, I'm gonna take a look at some of that Rogozin today because of that. That was just the way it was so aggressive in the end there, the sacrificing. He found all the moves and then he ended up losing. But whoa, what a game. That one definitely I have my eye on. I think it was awesome. But of course, we'll see more from Christopher Yu. This isn't the last,
Oh, definitely not his last rodeo, that's for sure. Thanks everybody for watching, and to all our producers. And James, you're doing double duty today on the commentary and on the production. So huge shout out for keeping all the balls in the air.
Confident. Hey, keeping it steady and doing as much as we can here, chat. Thanks so much for being great as always, chat. And Jen just being great and commentating with me is always a pleasure. Been awesome, guys. So stick around. Of course, we have more content for you guys. We're going to send the raid somewhere, so don't go anywhere, chat. We'll see you on the next event, and we will have the knockouts actually tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Anything for the chat? Jen, any last words?
No, thanks everyone, and have a wonderful weekend.
See ya.